shit, I fired these. That's cool. Oh yeah, I'm not here. Okay. All we can see is your shelves. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Okay. I love you. I saw that. Yeah, it's on the computer, so like I there's keep getting like number bubbles over the little icon. So yeah, and it's not like you can reach out to her personally, right? Me and Soraya. You didn't take your lactate. I forgot as well to tell you to take your lactate.
Hello.
Hello.
How are some of my favorite people in the world?
Tired because I haven't done anything today, and that makes me tired for some reason.
Hey, get that feel. Um, Poor Justin put in like what was it? Was it 27 hours of overtime over the last 2 weeks?
Holy shit.
So like, and given because he's been doing overtime, like going in early, I've been like kind of doing extra around the house to try to, take some stuff off his plate. So of course I'm tired too.
Actually, really
But
surprised. I texted my one of my leaders at store yesterday saying, "Hey, if you feel like you need me to come in on one of my days off to get caught up with shit, I will do that." Um, and he said no, which is crazy because we're down a leader. We're technically down a full timer and two part timers right now.
mhm.
So I was like, okay, if you, I'm not gonna ask again.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Uh, my parents went on a little movie date for the first time in ever. Um, especially since my dad's been on and off really ill. Um, so like I was happy to take their call before their big movie date. But that meant I couldn't go to the grocery store sooner. Yeah, but hey, I still managed to be mostly on time. Question mark? No, no. But I got a new background, at least virtual background for Soraya.
I
So
see
this way
that.
it kind of fits. So it fits like the druid vibe.
Yes.
Though this particular virtual background is through the Video Ninja versus
I didn't know they had
the
backgrounds on there.
yeah, no, like okay, so if you when you're first setting it up and like you're selecting I think you're selecting a particular it's like after you select the audio source,
Yeah.
it's the next option down
Oh.
and like you can actually pick a blurred background. You can do a green screen. I mean, you've got options.
Yeah.
Now, I will say the virtual background with the Video Ninja is not quite as good as the NVIDIA broadcast,
But you
which is on,
also you gotta think that you're running it through a web browser too. So
yeah, I'm running it through a web browser versus a program on the computer.
yeah.
Yeah, which that particular program uses the graphics card. And I'm doing this on Justin's laptop, which he gave me because he says he never uses it. He's super sweet.
Oh.
I use this, to be fair, I do use this laptop a lot more than he does.
That's fair.
You gave it to me because it completely borked and it got rid of any data that was on here. It's a complete sweep and clean install of Windows.
Wow.
Yeah. Now,
Like,
given,
I didn't know what borked meant for a minute there. I had to wait till
yeah,
you
no, like,
got it.
yeah, borked is just completely fucked up. It's just a general term for like something bad messed up. Foobar. But I do have a really pretty new keyboard
Ooh.
because the original one that well, okay. So long story short, I thought the work laptop that I got, like I thought the keyboard, the wireless keyboard that I had with it, I thought that had also like something about it was not working. Like I thought it was maybe something with the dongle.
Mm.
Found out with the Mac update, it was having a hard time recognizing. Uh, it was having a hard time recognizing any sort of dongle accessories.
Okay.
So I ended up getting this very pretty keyboard for like technically no reason because I managed to get it rehooked up. But I thought it was the old keyboard that fucked up. But now I have a really pretty one that's probably gonna last me a long time. I don't know if you heard that, but Justin said,
Get
"God
yourself
forbid I
something
get."
nice.
Huh?
Said, yeah, I heard him saying, get
Okay.
yourself something nice.
Yeah. God forbid I get myself something nice.
Yeah,
But
that's me.
it has.
I haven't even bought myself new shoes yet. I literally have holes where my whole toes stick out. So,
Oh, honey.
Get yourself some new shoes.
I agree.
Honestly, it just sounds like a trip to like DSW is in order because it honestly it's kind of a Mother's Day tradition I have with my mom. We just it's not every year that we do it, but like a lot of Mother's Days we'll just get ourselves like a new pair of shoes or sandals. and we'll just have fun trying on the most ridiculous stuff in the store before we pick what we actually want to take home. And that's how we often get new shoes.
Hate shopping. I hate trying things on. I'm
Mhm.
so indecisive. I'm like, dude, I just need something I can walk in. Like, shoes are shoes. And then they're so expensive. And because I'm on my feet, 10 hours a day, I tear through shoes super quick. So I just don't ever want to spend the money because I have to do it like 3 times a year.
I get it. I really do. I put in so many miles when I work at Walgreens so many years ago. I worked for them for almost 6 years and I went through so many shoes
Yeah.
until I just went ahead and I put money into like I want to say it was a pair of like New Balance or something like that.
Everybody is getting New Balance, and I've seen people at work with it. And I'm like, aren't those the dad shoes?
Yeah, I've got a pair.
Yep.
They are the best shoe ever made.
Yep, that they are.
Honestly, the New Balance I had for working that job, I had a black pair of them, and they lasted for forever. And when the insoles started wearing out, because the insoles are always the first thing to go. I just got new ones I could switch out and put in, and they kept going. Like I think I had a pair last me for 3 years
Holy shit.
before they bit the dust. And this is with like doing all of that kind of like store walking, um, the climbing up into the shelves, and all the crazy shit that happens.
Yeah, I think I do an average of like 8 miles in a workday.
Yeah, honey, get yourself some good shoes that are going to last you because you end up spending more money replacing cheap shoes
I know.
than just getting one pair that will last you for a while.
I always get Skechers too. Just they're comfortable.
They are comfortable. I like honestly, but if I really had my pick, funny enough, I had a pair of Nikes last me for like 4 years. And that was like on the tail end of my working at Walgreens. Um, Part of the reason I had to get the Nikes was because I had to do some walking to my first tech job. Because at that time I was just using public transit to get there. So those were some good shoes to walk in.
Actually, I'll buy
Just
a new pair. It'll happen at one point. I just don't know
yeah.
when.
Yeah, when the soles finally fall out of yours, you'll be like, fine.
The soles are still great. Like they're only eating away a little bit. I just have holes on like the sides and on the tops.
Yeah, but it's the inserts that make sure that your foot stays healthy. Because the second you start developing like plantar fasciitis or any other number of foot conditions, like that's where you start to get it into like needing orthopedics and specialized inserts. I had a
Yeah.
friend who had like really bad plantar fasciitis,
I never even heard of that.
and it's basically an issue with your arch and like your heel, if I remember right. Like, and it was like some crazy foot pain, like the foot version of sciatica.
Ooh, and
With
I've
like,
had sciatica.
yeah.
That's not
Let's see if I can get Twitch up.
Oh yeah, you can see the new background.
Yeah. Now let's see if Twitch will let me log in because it was throwing up.
I think you cut
Did you
out.
freeze?
Oh yeah, her camera's gone. Oh, I kind of heard you a little bit. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Oh, your camera's back. Okay.
we want to try to reach out to Zio and see if she's going to be able to make it?
Yeah, I've got her phone number. Let me shoot her a text.
Remember this device is. That's the authenticator code. Yay.
Okay, I just shot Zio a text, so we'll see what happens. Forgot, they gave me the number a while ago because she doesn't really keep her Discord notifications turned on.
Keep my Discord notifications turned on.
I'm in a million fucking servers. This is the only one I leave them on for.
Well, I guess I keep the notifications on, just not the notification sound.
Yeah.
Oh, this new setup looks so good.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot cleaner.
And I'm still getting used to the spacing on this keyboard.
Oh,
it's
okay.
a little bit more cramped, so I accidentally hit the enter.
I see that. So you have the it.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
This is good though, because I get to see how the chat box looks on the setup now too, because the chat will post to the actual screen.
Nice.
Did I buy the pink keyboard with my headset? or
No,
did I just buy-
it's a black keyboard.
I thought I got more of the pastel pink stuff. I have this in the headphone stand, but I don't know why.
Yeah, your mouse and keyboard are black.
Okay, so I am looking at my character sheet on D&D Beyond. Where do I go from there?
Okay, so from your character sheet, towards the top, like next to their name, you should see, like, in Mercenaries Guild, the little play button next to it.
Oh, okay.
And if you want to streamline things, you could roll your dice from the mobile app on your phone instead of having to tab out to different windows.
I'm doing because I don't have two monitors, so I don't feel like tabbing between windows. So I'm just gonna use my phone.
Yeah, I'll do mine too.
It's a good companion app.
Yeah, when I'm not using Justin's beautiful desktop setup that y'all are more familiar seeing me on, I don't have a second monitor with this one. I don't honestly. He has 3 monitors with his setup, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I've got 2, and then I bought a cheap-ass, like, tiny third one just so I had an extra screen for when we do this.
Yeah. Honey, I'm already set up on this computer. I appreciate your offer, but you look like you were having a lot of fun playing BG3. Well, you were playing earlier today? Have you tried to boot it back up again? You should try.
The new patch is a lot of fun on Baldur's Gate.
I haven't tried the new subclasses because I'm just trying to get through this one run through because technically I have yet to finish the game.
Okay.
But I essentially had to start over because the last time I had played, all of the mods were third party. Like, they weren't even a part of Baldur's Gate yet through the mod manager.
Oh, gotcha. So you had to go and install them through the workaround and everything.
I didn't even do that. I just got rid of my saves, and I'm gonna start fresh.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me see. Where can I token browser?
Yes, you'll see players, and then you just hit the plus next to yours.
Hmm.
Yep, then you can click and drag them to move. So some quick little things. On the left, you'll see something that's got a triangle, circle, and square.
Uh-huh.
Let's say you're casting a spell that's a cone. You can actually click Add Cone Overlay, and then draw it out from your character.
Cool.
Yep, and you could,
Oh,
change the
cool.
color if you needed to. You could even add a fill, so if it was poison. Hold on, my computer's being stupid right now. Well, that's hearts.
This is really cool.
Oh, it's probably because I got it full screened. Nope.
Okay. So one thing I'm thinking about trying.
So look, poison. What are you thinking about trying?
Well, first of all, if I have to pick a border color, I'm picking green.
Yeah, I guess you could change your border color if you want.
Yeah. I mean, I know technically you can just not have one.
Mm-hmm.
But each time I clicked on my character, it showed a red border. So
yeah, it still shows up when you click them.
Yeah, I want to see what happens if I can game log and dice.
Yeah, so you can see any roll that was done.
Gotcha.
Me playing with it from my phone.
Yeah, we were tinkering with stuff before.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could wild shape potentially.
Oh, I don't know how that would work, but yeah.
Keys, point,
Just a regular D20 roll. Okay.
Or maybe I just go back to the character sheet and
What we could always do is you could probably search through the monster tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you want to wild shape into a bear. Well, there's no bears in the monsters? What?
It might be because I'm currently limited to a CR max of 1/4.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently there's just no basic bears in my library. But there are wolves. So I'm saying, there should be a way you could do it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why bear didn't show up. I had fucking humanoid checked off. There we go. So, I got black bear, brown bear. CR on a black bear is... Why am I not seeing that?
Okay,
Oh,
so I can move from
CR one
monsters.
half.
CR 1/4.
1/4.
Find that.
So, you could filter by CR also, I think.
Which, that's exactly what I did.
Oh, okay, cool.
I filtered by CR. And I'm just kind of scrolling through stuff. I see the axe speaks. I see I could be a baboon, a badger, a bat, a blink dog.
Ooh, that's almost like a displacer beast.
They look really cool. A bloodhawk, a boar, a bullywug. I could be a camel, a cat. Some of these have a little overlay of this monster token isn't in the DM's content library.
Oh, so you could also filter to hide what's not in my library.
Okay.
Because if it's not in my library, you wouldn't be able to use it.
Gotcha. Apply. This is a lot easier. I'm not having to scroll so much.
Yeah, this program's actually pretty smooth once you get the hang of what does what. I see Amber just got her dry erase board.
There's the deer.
However, she can't hear me because her headphones aren't on.
Here we go. My favorite.
That's a big fucking horse.
It's a draft horse, and horses are large beasts.
I know, I just wasn't expecting the horse to be so big. Take up that many squares.
Did I miss anything? Sorry, I took everything off so I could go and get my whiteboard.
We were looking at the things they could wild shape into, and that's why there's a big fucking horse on the map now.
I was gonna say that's a large horse.
But it's funny
And
because I saw you get up and I pointed out. I'm like, oh, she went to go get her dry board.
Well, you already knew. Okay, this is how I take notes
Mm-hmm.
because I will forget everyone's name.
Because I love that so far in our Merc Guild canon, like when Soraya wild shapes into a horse, it is a big bay horse.
Yeah. So that works.
Black and red. Let's see, what else can I turn into? I want to see well the things I can turn into. Technically, I could be a pony.
Well, it'd be good if Galen needs a lift.
The pony almost looks like a unicorn. It is like it looks like a little girl's like dream horse.
So
Dream.
I don't know if we could see. Oh, okay. So there actually are stat blocks for the horse and attack rolls and everything.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I just clicked your horse. I can make a melee attack.
I don't know if I could do that though.
So
Like,
click the horse icon. Do you see the
Okay.
health where it says 15 of 15?
I do not.
Oh, okay. So that's a DM thing.
Yeah, I don't see it for my character either.
No, so and that was something I was looking at before when I was fucking around with this, trying to see how to get things to work. So like even for Galen, I'm gonna have his character sheet up on my phone. Which, glad we're talking about that. I will pull Galen up now. Motherfucker's got 19 AC already. I heard you talk out there, but not in the microphone. Now I hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Galen's AC is crazy.
How is his AC so high already?
So he has. Let me look at his gear real quick. Chainmail armor, and he's
Oh.
also got a shield.
That'll do it.
Shield goes a long way.
Like we start getting some shit in this one so that I can like not be so squishy.
I can tell you at the end of this adventure, you all won't be level 2 anymore.
Yee!
Yeah, but still squishy.
Holy shit, we could pick our subclasses.
Yeah. Alright, so are we ready to rock?
Did you ever hear back from Zio?
I did not, so as far as I'm concerned, she's not making it tonight. If she comes in later, she could arrive by airship. I'm sorry, guys, I overslept.
Airdrop.
Just fucking parachute her in.
Right.
Oh my god, mid fight, barbarian just falls from the sky. That'd be terrifying.
Now, did she even pick like the name of the new character?
No, she said she wants to be a dragonborn barbarian, but hasn't gotten farther than that as far as I'm concerned.
Gotcha. Because I know I walked her through some of character.
As far as I know,
creation.
yeah. Okay.
Like I walked her through some of like the D&D Beyond. Like, this is how you like go through and build it out. Like, here are the options.
It's really intuitive until you get to homebrew stuff.
Yeah.
The homebrew, I will say, it's been something. I'm working with it though.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Justin started playing a song in reference to my my airdrop comment.
Fortunate son.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
I,
That was-
obviously, this campaign takes place in Vietnam, so it's appropriate.
Vietnam and in the 80s, so.
That'd be quite a twist.
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, Jane Fonda shows up and she's like, "Stop fucking fighting!" But alright. So where were we? Yes. y'all had some time off since your last adventure because there was not any contracts for the guild at the moment, and it's been pretty quiet, which is nice because, as you know, contracts, while fun and you could get some shit, also mean risk of death.
Mm-hmm.
And your what was his rank? The knight captain Grisham approaches all of you. Calls all of you into the Great Hall, which I didn't make a new 2D map for that yet, so that's why we're in this generic forest. But I do have a map for the main part of this one shot.
Cool.
And he looks to all of you and says, "Well, this isn't your normal mission. There's been some rumblings about a group that's forming that wishes to take on the crown. And we don't know much about them. We do know roughly where they are, however. So, I'm sending the three of you on vacation.
Like,
There's this nice little tavern in the woods. We're going to airdrop you about half a day's ride outside of it, so that way it doesn't look too suspicious as a large airship floats above a tavern.
The woods sounds very witchy to me.
It does. And what I want all of you to do is, obviously, if things get crazy, do what you had to do last time. But right now, you're just out on fact-finding mission. So go to the tavern, have some drinks, and just keep an ear out for anything out of the ordinary and follow any leads that may come about.
Not sure how much fact finding you're expecting us to do while drinking, but definitely try.
Drink responsibly.
See, I shouldn't have said anything.
Galen starts frowning.
See, I got you, Galen.
I investigate better drunk.
you know what? You did prove that last time.
Yeah, his fucking nat 20 on his intelligence check.
Oh my god. I will never forget that for the rest of my life.
I made him dumb as a fucking ox. Like, he's got an 8 intelligence, so he's got -1 to it. And then he's got a 10 wisdom, so he's got 0.
You know what? Just as like a reward for Galen, you should raise his intelligence to a 9. It's still a -1.
It's still a -1.
Still a -1, but he got just
A little bit smarter.
You know what? Just for that, bam. His intelligence is now a 9.
He earned it.
Somewhere
He
down the
earned
line, he's going to end up with like a 20 intelligence, but he is never going to pick it when he levels up. He's just going to keep doing these random acts that make him smarter. And then he'll take a dip into like a caster class or something.
He would make a very funny warlock.
I mean, he could go Eldritch Fighter.
He could. The Eldritch Knight Fighter.
Yeah. But I think they're wisdom, aren't they? No, I think they're intelligence.
I want to say they're intelligent.
You guys are going to be standing in the back throwing your spells. Galen's going to charge up, throw a fireball, then dive right in.
I cast fireball.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I restarted if I was going to be that character. And I was like, no. Why would I do that?
And hey, now that we're using this, you could draw out your circle size and everything.
Oh my jeez, you're right.
With a
It's
circle
gonna be
overlay. So, every square is 5 feet.
Makes sense?
Thank you. That actually gives. I had no idea what the scale was.
Oh, actually, nope, that's a lie, because this is about a 3-foot circle that I just drew.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Did you notice that it was on the radius?
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Because you just made a 10-foot diameter.
Oh, I see what you're saying. How big was Fireball?
I had to get a lot of tutoring in geometry, and that stuck in my head like nobody's business.
Fireball's like 30 feet, right?
No, there's no way. That's insane, right?
I know, I was kidding.
I'm checking for Fireball. I'm checking. 20-foot radius?
Holy shit. That's
Oh my
huge.
goodness.
So,
20-foot radius.
wait,
I'm gonna go ahead and write that down.
fire.
I don't care how big the room is.
Look at that. That would
That's
just
my love.
wreck all your shits. Anyway. Oh, this is definitely a decent little app. Or program.
I do like it.
Nope, Zio will not be making it.
Boo. But you know what? It just means Zio can take time and like really make sure we get that Dragonborn just
Yes.
chef's kiss.
But also, what'll happen is the next session, let's say everybody's here, you two will be level 3, Zio and Clover would be level 2.
Yeah.
I'll eventually do some background catch-up levels. Let's say you guys hit like 6 and they don't come on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still let them stay like a level behind you, but you'll have advantages to playing more.
Yeah. I do have a recommendation for Zio, at least as far as like a subclass for the Barbarian. Just go Berserker.
Is that the one
It's
where they
that-
get to choose like different animal totems and get resistances?
No, that would be the Totem
Okay.
Warrior.
Okay, because I saw her going like bear and just not taking any damage.
That's true, but Berserker is where you have the frenzy,
Yeah.
and you can either throw or fight on a bonus action.
But you take a level of exhaustion per use of
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
take a level of exhaustion per use of frenzy. But given, so long as you're only doing it like once a fight per day.
Yeah. It depends on what the fight dictates also.
Yeah, that too. I have to admit, I got a little spoiled with Baldur's Gate 3, with how that doesn't give you exhaustion.
Well, exhaustion's not even a mechanic in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I got spoiled by that so much.
Well, I've been doing the new giant barbarian and just literally throwing everything.
I love it.
I don't need weapons. Everybody is my weapons. I think I actually killed somebody with Lae'zel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last I was on Baldur's Gate, I had just gotten the adamantine shield and scale armor. And I could not get that damn golem onto the hammer spot.
So I've learned the best way is to sacrifice someone. Take your tankiest person and put them on that hammer spot and have them last hit the golem so it goes over to them. And then drop the hammer and granted you kill your party member, but you also hit the golem.
Yeah.
And another way you can do it without anybody on the platform, because you can hit levers and buttons with your bow.
Yep.
You're over the platform with nobody on it. You hit the wheel with the bow. You summon minor illusion on top of the hammer, and you just bow shot everything.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you can do that. The way I've successfully defeated this guy, both with the hammer and without the hammer, is just have everyone equal distant on those like 4 like clear spots.
Yeah, so that way he never really reaches anyone.
Exactly. Just keep on rotating that prime target.
Yeah.
So this way he just keeps moving around.
There's and you can find footage of it on like TikTok or YouTube, but there's a way to one-shot him as an owlbear.
Yeah.
So the higher platform where you run into that first group of mephits, you
Yeah.
leave your owlbear up there. You have it turn owlbear, have somebody cast enlarge on it, and then you have Grim step in the lava so he has his resistances dropped. You use crushing flight from that platform. It calculates your weight versus the fall distance, and the amount of damage just one-shots him, and you take 0 damage.
I love it. I need to do that at some point.
Yeah, the strategy is called Owlbear from the top rope.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like overall, though, Wild Shape gets kind of lackluster late game in there.
Yeah, that's true. I am so sorry. I completely derailed us.
That's okay.
The whole talk.
Hey, you're fine. But all right. So y'all just gonna hop in the airship and go to his tavern, day drink.
Let's go
Hell
see this
yeah.
witch.
What witch?
It just sounds very witchy to me. I'm expecting a witch now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, I guess you could argue that a druid is a green witch.
True.
See? Well, I don't even have to drink to see a witch. All right,
No,
let's go.
you've got a witch in tow.
Yeah, it's me.
All right. So you arrive. I'm sorry.
Shit. I can even turn into spooky shit
You
like
can.
rats and ravens.
See, now you're stereotyping, but that's okay.
I mean, I can turn into them, so it's just like.
She's like, about
Am I-
that's me, so I'm not stereotyping.
Am I stereotyping myself?
Point taken. I'm shutting up. Okay.
It's okay, Notch. I still love you.
How long is this flight?
The flight's about a day. It's not terribly far, but you know, you're not moving at like airplane speeds or anything. So you arrive at this tavern called the Twisted Tail Tavern, and you see it's pretty bustling. There's a lot of people sitting down at tables, but there are open tables as well, and there's lots of conversations to try to eavesdrop on. You see a group of gnomes who look like they just got done working in some sort of mines or something. They're kind of covered in soot. You happen to notice a group of very just like dark cloaked fellows sitting off in a far corner. They don't seem to be speaking a whole lot. And then other than that, you just see your normal looking like bar patrons. Nobody else really stands out too much.
So gnomes and who are the other guys? Sorry, I spaced out.
Just some guys in like dark cloaks.
Gotcha.
Built gnomes wrong. So, obviously, it'll be easier to hear the gnomes, but the dark guys are making me a little bit interested. But they're not talking much.
Well,
There's an open table, I'd say about 8 feet from them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to just sit as close as we can and see if we can hear anything?
we could. One of the many things I can turn into a cat and just be a tavern cat. Or in this particular case, a cavern tat.
Oh yeah, do you have Moose so you can hold her up to the camera?
No, Moose is not with me right now. I thought she was with you.
Unless she's under the bed in here, she's not with me either.
Hang
Alright,
on a second. Hang on a second. I got one right here. And I am doing the unspeakable thing of disturbing a cat in her sleep.
I do that all the time.
They do it to you, so why not?
Exactly.
Yeah. Say hi.
Moose, come to me. Wherever the fuck you are. Okay, I got no movement in here when I did that.
Just the tiniest little ball of like floof and murder.
Floofy
Oh, and
murder.
I see Igor. She's on
On
the
top?
cat tree.
Moose might be in one of the cubes.
There you go, darling. Oh, good girl. Yes, you curl back up on your cushion.
Oh well, inevitably one of us will get Moose and then we can pick her up. Because she's, very invasive.
Yes, she's our newest kitty.
Yeah, I love her pictures. She looks so cute.
She is ridiculous. No spatial awareness.
Nope.
Slips off the couch all the time.
She's run headfirst into things, like, she's not graceful.
She's not good at being a cat.
No, she jumps like shit.
Yeah, she's not a good jumper.
How old is she, though?
6 months.
That'll do it. Yep.
I don't know, Igor was, like, clearing everything at 6 months.
Yeah. And Moose is, I'm assuming she is part Maine Coon, part something else, because she's big. She's
Well,
big, and
and if
she has the Ron Perlman face.
Yeah.
If I remember right, Maine Coons actually take longer to get full grown than the average cat, just because they are that much bigger.
Yeah.
So developmentally, she may be closer to like maybe 4 or 5 months.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, because we don't know. We adopted her from a group called Feral Lifeguards. They literally trap feral cats and then send them to foster so they get socialized. And then once they're socialized, they will adopt them out. So her age is an estimation to begin with.
Yeah, it's the same for Evie. The only reason I even found out that she might have like a December birthday was because I had a vet that was really good at being able to tell like the age developmentally with a cat, especially when they're younger.
Gotcha.
Evie was like maybe about 4 or 5 months old when I adopted her, so it helped. That was also when we found out she's allergic to poultry.
Oh,
All poultry. Duck, turkey, chicken.
that's not good.
Nope. But anyways, do you want me to turn into a cat? I can turn into a cat and I can just kind of sneak under their table and listen.
I sit at the table that's, closest to them without being overbearing and obvious, and order a drink so we can kind of dual man this.
Galen already has 4 pints, 2 in each hand.
Galen, I'm taking one of those.
Oh, one you and one for you. Where'd she go?
Yeah, don't worry. Just let's sit down. We'll have 4 between us. Okay, that'll be fine.
Deal.
Okay, so we're gonna take the open table that you said 8 feet away.
Yeah.
All right, and what are you doing, Soraya?
Here, I'll do that turn into a cat thing and.
Oh, you see the little cat.
Oh no, I'm just a little cat.
I say I give you. Let's do like 10-15 minutes, and then I'll go to the bathroom and we can meet up in there and see if we've heard anything. Share intel.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we doing for intel? So I'm just trying to listen. Obviously, you're gonna be closer.
So, I'm gonna say, Amber, you go ahead and roll perception, just straight perception, and then Soraya, you could do it with advantage.
Awesome.
Roll the.
Yep, I see that.
I got a whole lot of nothing.
You hear just all the noises, and you're not able to pick anything up specifically.
Skills. And then I'm rolling perception with advantage.
Actually, hold on, let me check something real quick. Cats might have a high perception. What's your plus to your perception?
Mine is just my wisdom, which is a +3.
Oh, okay. That's a cat's is +3 also, so you can roll yours.
Okay, D20. Technically I'm rolling 2.
Yep. If you click perception on your character sheet on the phone, it'll automatically roll it in here. You don't have to do custom rolls.
Gotcha.
But that's a 13 plus 3, so it's 16.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't even need to roll your other one.
Cool.
So, you overhear these guys, and they're not saying a lot, and one of them seems a little, just a little more on edge. And he is saying, we have to just finish the job and get out of here. Noak is going to find us, and we don't want that. And that's really all you're getting out of that.
Gotcha.
While we're waiting for that 15 minutes to be up, Galen and I are just drinking and playing Thumb Wars.
Okay. And I'm going to have Galen roll perception just to see if he hears anything at all. Might as well throw him into the mix. He hears the gnomes. And what he hears from them, whoops, switch far back, is that they're discussing how their mining operation, they think it might be a front for something. They know that while they're being told they're mining for iron, they've come across some flecks of this gemstone and they don't quite know what it is.
Who won the Thumb Wars?
Do a straight dexterity check against me.
Yeah.
Probably you.
Why can't I find dexterity?
It's on the main page on your character sheet if you swipe all the way to the left, and then just hit dexterity.
You can do it.
I rolled a 1.
Well, as long as I don't roll another one. But I'm hitting it, and it's just taking me to what the dexterity is.
Hit the plus, where your, like, mine says +1. I don't know what your dex plus is, but if you hit that, it should roll it.
Oh, there we go. Hey! I won!
You absolutely slaughtered him. So while you guys were doing their thumb wars, Galen heard about this possible gemstone and completely tuned out of everything else going on. Like,
Oh, don't be a sword loser, Galen.
no, like someone could have stabbed him and he would have been too focused on this gemstone thing.
So
Excuse- No.
once I'm done collecting the information I was able to get from the cloak figures, I'm gonna slowly meander my way, much like any other like tavern cat. You know, if somebody reaches down to give me like a pet or a stroke, I let them do it. If somebody goes to like kick me or something, I'm getting out of the way.
And if they kick you hard enough, you're gonna turn into yourself.
Yeah, no, like that's why I'm avoiding the kicks, and then as soon as I'm back at the table with Galen and Notch, I hop in Notch's lap and I just go.
All right, so then I'm going to turn to Galen and be like, okay, do you think we've got all the information and we can just walk on out of here? Galen, I asked you a question.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the next step. Please repeat.
I said, do you think we've gathered what we came here for so we can get on out?
I think I need another few minutes.
Do you have to pee, Galen?
No. I need to drink.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Ugh.
You're not becoming a liability, sir. Let's go. And I think I walk out with Cat
Soraya
Nar.
cut. Yeah,
Yeah,
Soraya,
so that-
Soraya is just like happily being like baby carried by Notch. Just like full on like fluffy belly, just going like, yes, I am enjoying this level of relaxation.
As you're walking outside, you're in Notch's hands, you said?
Slinger.
Yes.
Carrying her out.
I'm gonna need you both to make dexterity checks, or saving throws, whatever. Checks, fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Okay. So saving throw, right?
You can do check if you want, if it's higher.
I don't know how to check my saving. Oh, there's my saving.
Yeah, it's right under it.
No, they're both a +0, so that does not matter.
Cool.
Okay, so dexterity check is just +2. It's the same either way.
Wow, so Notch rolled in that 20.
Rolled in that 20.
Which is good, because, so, you are actually saved by the fact that Notch is holding you and rolled a 20. So, as you walk
I
out...
apologize for any claws that kind of sink in for bracing.
As you walk out, you hear a loud, frantic bleeding. And running towards you, you see a sheep. And it jumps towards you, Soraya, but because you're in Notch's arms, it's also jumping towards Notch. And the sheep, as far as every way you could tell, is a normal sheep. Fluffy white coat, black face, curled horns. But in its mouth is a scroll.
I reach down and try to like bat at the scroll.
The sheep kind of takes a step back and bleats at you.
Okay, so I'm gonna calm the sheep down, give him a little head pats, and pull the scroll out. I'm assuming we didn't just cause a damn scene.
No, everybody inside the bar is still inside.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna calm him down and give him little pets, and just kind of reach down and be like, I'm assuming this is for us, and try to take the scroll, or just take the scroll.
Okay. It gives you the scroll willingly.
Thank you. You did not have to assault me for this, but that's fine.
Bah.
All right, I'm gonna walk into the woods a little bit so that Soraya can transform back, and we can find out what the scroll's about.
Yeet.
All right. So you get into the woods. You take out the scroll. Are you going to read it to yourself or read it out loud?
So we can read it out loud. Mr. Scott, what am I reading?
So, by reading the scroll out loud, it turns out it's a modified Speak with Animals spell.
Oh.
And since you've read it out loud, because it's a modified scroll, everybody in the party gets the effects of it.
Sweet.
So now you can all talk to the sheep.
A sheep friend.
Yes.
Dang it, I kind of stayed a cat.
Oh, hello. I'm Finthier Shinebright, and
I'm not gonna spell that right.
you don't need to spell it. You just need to know it.
This is out of character, sir, for my whiteboard.
Oh. I'm a really powerful wizard, but I need aid.
What happened, man?
I had a powerful magical artifact, and this dastardly wizard, Noak, took it from me, and, well, turned me into what you see before you. Prior to this, I was a lovely, just tall elven woman, and I hope to get back to that form at some point.
Okay, why did he turn you into a sheep?
He wanted not only my artifact, but my power, and it's much easier to control a powerful wizard when they're, well, not a wizard.
Can I roll Arcana to see if this is like a polymorph or a true polymorph?
Okay.
Morph only lasts for like an hour, right?
Say that again?
Yeah. There's a difference between the two, at least in the 2014 rules, but let's take a shot at this.
With that, with your 15, you could tell that it is in fact a true polymorph.
Oh no, so you're stuck like this.
Yes.
Oh, wait, so there's like no way that we could help her?
Not without the wand.
So the artifact he took was a wand.
No, that was his. He took something more powerful from me.
What did he take from you?
I've been working on these magical gems that, once combined, could allow you to command any number of people instantaneously.
Oh shit.
How big are these gems?
About the size of a pommel of a sword, but they're not completed yet. The spells aren't fully imbued, but he's going to make me finish them for himself.
How can you finish them if you're a sheep?
He lets me out of the form, I work, he traps me, rinse and repeat.
That really sucks. I am so sorry.
And he's not alone. He has these hooligans that rough me up. No, he has an orc, and I can't tell you what the others were, because to his own devices, he polymorphs them into whatever creatures he needs them to be to do his bidding. And they willingly allow it. They're basically druids without the druid.
Well, that feels insulting.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Can you remind me what I heard earlier? Because I know they mentioned knock.
They wanted to finish their job before Noak found them.
Okay. So I heard some guys at the bar were wanting to finish a job before Knock found them.
What did they look like?
I didn't really get a good look. I was a cat.
Wearing black cloaks, just dudes in black.
Yeah. If I if you, I can roll something to see if I can like maybe remember if their voices sounded a certain way or they like their feet or legs looked a certain way.
Well, as soon as you say they were men in black cloaks, you actually notice Shinebright take a step backwards. And she lets you know that she knows them to be assassins that were sent out from Nalbina, which is one of the kingdoms on the continent that I have created.
Gotcha.
And what they're out for is actually to kill her.
Shit.
They're so I don't know if you remember from my whole beginning spiel when we did the first Mercenary Guild campaign, but the kingdom's been under quite a bit of peace lately, no issues, yada yada, the kingdom of Taravan. And Nalbina, who is a supporting army of theirs, or a supporting nation, found out about these gems and wants to stop their creation altogether for fear that whoever does get a hold of such power could potentially not only destroy peace but reshape the continent.
Mm.
So who's destroying these gems then? Because the well, so they're either being destroyed and discarded, and that's what fragments the gnomes are finding, or the gnomes are literally mining them to be forged without knowing.
Yeah.
It's the latter. The gnomes are mine. My employees. Sorry, I don't own them, but I have them mining for just some iron deposits. But deeper in where they're mining is raw gemstone that I need to complete these.
Okay. So you have assassins coming after you.
Yes.
You probably shouldn't be so close to where the assassins currently are.
I did not know they were in the bar.
They are in the bar, at least two of them.
Good news.
Do you know how many are after you?
Last I heard, there was a trio, but they also don't know I'm a sheep.
Okay.
They're looking for my elven form.
So you should probably stay a sheep for a while.
Well, I don't have much of a choice, do I? Not until we take care of Noke, or if you're willing to take care of Noke. I can pay you quite handsomely. That Galen perks up and he's like, alright. Money?
Galen, you don't need more booze.
I said money.
I know, but I know what you're going to do with that money.
Do you?
Yeah.
I was gonna buy a new hat.
You know what? I could see you rocking a hat.
I want a fedora.
I was going to
Could be
say
a
we
good
could
look.
mix the two, and it would be the hat that holds the beer cans on the side.
That hasn't been invented yet, but now Galen's gonna make this. This is his new mission. Galen needs a booze hat.
Yeah.
I need a booze hat.
Um.
Okay, so what do these assassins have to do? Why don't they want... Okay, so Noke sent them out to kill you.
No, sorry. They came from Nalbina. Nalbina is an army or a city state that doesn't want these stones to be created because of the power that they could give one person. Noke wants the stones for himself so he could have said power. My plan was to give one to the king of Taravan and one to the king of Neverwinter, so that way they each commanded half of an amazing power, and should a force ever come and threaten the realm, they could combine and rally everybody behind them.
Okay, so they want to kill you before they meet with Noke? They're going to meet with him?
No, they don't want to run into Noke. They're afraid of him. They want to kill me so I can't make the stones.
Gotcha. Soraya, Galen? Anybody have a plan for me?
I need everybody to make quick perception checks.
Okay. Just a straight perception check.
Yeah, I'll let Galen get in on this too. With his
Not
3, Galen sees nothing.
I also see nothing.
Who was the highest?
Soraya.
14. Okay, with the 14, you hear off in the distance and closing in, howling.
Ooh.
2 wolves show up before you.
That's not good for a sheep.
And behind them, a half-orc. The orc says, "Pardon me, but that sheep belongs to Master Noak, and we're here to reclaim it. So if you please, just step aside."
Is this your
See,
wolf's dinner?
No. The wolves are my
Your dinner?
no, my pets. However, should I run into any trouble, they also do assist me in combat. The sheep is to come back unharmed, as Master Noak needs the sheep.
I honestly, you know what? No, this sheep seems very scared of y'all. I think this sheep should, be able to do its sheep thing away from y'all. And I would like to cast Thunderwave.
Oh, you're just gonna open up with Thunderwave.
I'm
All right, give it a
the cast the spell for a while.
give it a go. Let's we'll suss out what we need to do with it.
Okay. Okay, so it should say that. Well, it says I cast it. Hang on a second. It is a 15-foot square, so let me do an overlay.
Those are gonna really come in handy if we're using actual spacing now.
Come on, gimme.
It said no.
No, it's saying no. Like,
Is it not working or?
yeah, like, I'm clicking on it,
Hold
and
on.
it's not.
Settings. I've got players could place and move overlays turned on.
Like,
So okay, you're making a square. Oh, you have
there we go.
that's
I
a
just gotta
circle.
click on it. Okay. Okay, I was able to do it with a circle.
So square.
Where?
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move you. Oh,
No, you're good. I'm just. Thank you. Oh, there it is. Okay.
okay.
Never
Well,
mind,
this is
got it.
15 feet.
Okay. So yeah, I'm making sure that not getting hit,
So
but
here.
all.
I actually moved you
them.
back a little, so we'll do that just so there's no chance of them getting hit.
Yeah. And I'm centering. Pretty much like I know I have to be on the edge of it, but I'm centering it on the orc.
Okay. So what exactly does this spell do now? What do we have to roll?
Okay, so you unleash a wave of thunderous energy. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you makes a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Okay. What do they need to save?
Constitution.
No, I mean, what do they need to beat?
Let me double check what my stats are for that. My spell save DC is a 13.
Okay, so
I am a baby.
the wolf at the top got a 7. The wolf at the bottom got a 12.
Oh, thank God.
And the orc got a 6.
Nice. All 3 of them take it.
So roll your damage and I'll knock them back.
Kill you. Okay.
I don't see the damage yet.
I just rolled it. It was well.
If you click the little square for damage on your character sheet, it should automatically roll the dice.
I did.
Oh. Weird. What did it say?
Shoot. I will admit I do not remember.
Okay,
Hang
roll
on.
again.
Oh, okay. So I rolled 8.
8?
It was a
Okay.
total of 8 because Thunder Wave is 2d8 thunder damage. And they are pushed 10 feet away, so they each get 8 damage.
Okay, doing that right now. The HP updating in this is beautiful. Alright. So, with that, bear with me one moment. Add all tokens to the initiative. And it automatically rolls your initiatives.
Really?
And
Oh, that's
start
cool.
combat. Alright. Gonna get rid of these squares.
And I'd be like, damn, Soraya, normally I'm the hot-headed one, but all right.
So, the initiative
Okay.
order is Wolf A, Wolf B, Soraya, Orc, Galen, and then Notch.
God damn, it rolled shit for me.
Well, Soraya, or Notch, I really don't like it when people don't have a choice in shit. That, like, it's not cool.
So, does a 10 hit you?
I'm trying to find out. No, a 10 does not hit me.
Okay.
Should not.
Wolf B coming in. Does a 14 hit you?
No, I have an AC 15.
Holy shit.
That's good.
Alright, so that was both wolves. And now it's your turn.
Okay. Now, I am having a little bit of trouble seeing, like, what my... Okay, so I used one first level spell slot. Okay.
There should be a tick
Sorry,
box at the top or something.
Really, yeah, it makes it... I'll have to admit I'm kind of having to bounce between the app, the website, and the tabletop thing a little bit.
Yeah, this is our first time using this one too, so.
Yeah, so this is a little new.
Yeah.
And you know what?
What?
Oh, damn. Okay, I'm really debating right now. Right now, I'm debating on whether or not to do another Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Or
To
not.
knock back. I mean, that might be
Aimed-
bad for Galen, who's the furthest away. He has to run up to them to do physical attacks.
That's fair.
How many... I'm gonna do just a little DM meddling here. How many level 1 spell slots do you have total?
3.
I have 3 spell slots.
Personally, I wouldn't.
That's fair.
There's not gonna be a long rest in this one.
That's telling us that either the orc is going to be very hard or it's going to be like another fight directly after.
There's not directly after, but there's no long rest between now and the end of this session.
Gotcha.
I'm being friendly here.
That's fair. So what I'll do is I am going to just use my cantrip of Starry Wisp.
Okay. I wish we'd let you
I
link
didn't
the
think-
spells in here. But hey, it's a 7...
Now it's doing it.
Who'd you aim it at?
Oh, sorry. I aimed it at Wolf B because he's on the top.
Okay.
And they're, like, in my face.
Okay, so you definitely hit him.
Free win to do.
And I do 1d8 damage. Ugh. That's only 1.
Yes, it is. The wolf, I will say, while not dead, wishes it was.
Yeah. Just so you know, technically, he emits dim light in a 10-foot radius and cannot benefit from the invisible condition.
Alright, well, this wolf will not turn invisible then.
I know it's probably not a thing, but...
But hey, you gotta cover all your bases.
yeah.
I'm reading one thing real quick. Sorry, just making sure I got everything covered. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so is that, that's it for your turn, right?
Yeah.
Alright, it is now the orc's turn. I'm I'm gonna say because he's got to move up and go around the wolves to get to you. He's not quite able to reach you. Does he have a ranged attack, however? Ah, he does. He's gonna throw a javelin at you. Does a 25 hit?
Oh,
Jesus.
fuck. And it's a nat 20.
Yes, it is.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so he does crit. Let's see, does this automatically do crit damage? No, so... he hit you for 14. Holy shit.
Okay. Oh. I took 14 damage. I do not look great.
Maybe I will let y'all rest at the end. That is the end of his turn, however. And Galen is about to charge over to the orc. Actually, no. He's going to go between you and the wolves. And he's going to try to take out both wolves. Because, you know, action surge.
Yeah.
So...
Thank you, Galen. I kind of got us into this fight. I'm sorry.
Don't thank me yet. Why is his weapon... Oh, I was at the bottom. Alright, so he's going to take a swing at Wolf 1. 11. Does that actually hit? Nope. So he's going to swing again at the same wolf using his action surge. 7. What the shit, Galen? How did he do so bad?
I don't know.
However, he's standing between you and the wolves now, at least.
Yeah, he's got their attention.
The orc seems to be the biggest threat here, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so it's my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and use both of my sorcery points right now and do Quicken Spell.
Okay, so you cast a spell as a bonus action.
Yes. So the first thing I'm going to do, I hit the wrong button. I am going to do which one does the most damage? Poison spray. At the orc.
I would move closer to him if you're going to do that, because right now,
It's a 30 foot.
It's a cone, isn't it?
Does not say. All it says is you spray toxic mist at a creature within range.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was like a frontal cone, like Burning Hands or something.
Nope. So I'm going to first use poison spray.
Okay.
God damn it, that's an 8.
Yes, that misses.
That misses. All right. So then my second, because I'd used that as a bonus. So my action is going to be. I am going to use Healing Word on Soraya.
Oh.
So that she is not dead. I have Magic Initiative Cleric, and that is why, or Initiate Cleric, which is why I can do this. So I'm going to heal her for 8. I know it's not a lot, but
that's
a level
amazing.
1. So.
A heal is a heal.
Heal?
And then
And
I am going to,
a lot better.
before I end my turn, I am going to come a little bit further back because I am squishy. So I'm gonna get it further away.
Holy shit, I thought I saw something.
You saw nothing. So that was the end of your turn?
My turn.
Alright, Wolf A is up, and he's going to try to munch Galen.
Oi, you tried to hit my brother. Fuck you.
Wolf A misses Galen, and Wolf B misses Galen. Oh, hello, Bentley. And, Soraya, you're up again.
Yay! Let's see. I think I should like to do Starry Wisp again. But this time I'm aiming at the orc.
Okay.
So hopefully I can hit him. 13 plus 5, 18.
On the orc?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah. 2 damage.
All right. Hey, you're hitting.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, since I am not within like melee range of him, which is what you said earlier, I'm going to back up if that's all right.
Yep. Yeah, technically with where Galen is, you won't be getting opportunity attacked or anything.
Gotcha. So like, technically, I guess I'm moving my full movement to like kind of. I let me see, because I was like right here center. Oh, I guess I did half movement, but you know what? That's good enough for me.
Hey, it's something.
Alright, and I'm done.
All right. With that, the orc is up.
Poor guy. We just left Galen in the middle of things.
And that's who the orc's going for. So the orc is now with his great axe, going to make a swing at Galen. And misses.
Fucking dope. Everybody is rolling like shit, and that's great.
Galen, being Galen, looks at the orc and laughs and just says, "Ha, no feet."
No feet.
Nope, no feet. As Galen now, on his turn, takes a swing at the orc's ankles.
Oh.
Break those ankles.
And he hits!
Yes! Yes!
He actually fucking did it.
Okay, now here's a quick. Okay, is he also a level 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he hit
Because
for
I was about to
11.
say, if he's the champion fighter, that would be a crit.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not there yet. However, he just hit for 11 damage.
Holy shit, max.
He
damage.
max rolled. So he actually takes off one of this orc's feet.
Hell yeah. Oh, I could high five him if I could.
And then Galen again. No feet. And that's all he does. He's happy.
I mean, hell yeah.
He did better than the rest of us. So I'm going to try something a little different.
And you know I'm not fudging my rolls because it's all just coming up on the screen.
Yeah.
What does this one do? Hold on. None of that fucking matters. Okay, I'm just gonna try to hit the orc with firebolt.
Okay.
I'm assuming that does not hit.
It does not. It's very close. So you see it actually goes towards his head. And at the last second, he just kind of dodges. Doesn't even dodge. He's wobbly because he's missing a foot and just happens to miss him.
I'll just sit there and like shake my hands out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Any bonus actions or anything?
I don't have any other bonus actions unless I use the sorcery points, and I use them all.
Okay.
Oh, you used a sorcery point.
Wolf A is now gonna try to munch Galen.
To both of them, so I could do an attack and a bonus action last round, so that I could help heal you.
Oh.
I appreciate it.
Wolf B actually hit Galen.
Oh, geez, a 22, yeah.
For 3.
That hits. Alright, that's not terrible.
How does that let me do Galen's health here? Oh, I have to do it on the fucking app, that's why. Well, that is weird going between app and computer and all that.
Yeah.
But, okay. Galen's been hit for 3. Both wolves went. Soraya, it's your turn.
Alright, I mean, I'm just gonna keep on trying to hammer at the bad guys, with the Starry Whip, so... Especially since I get a +5 for my, like, to hit.
Yeah, that's a good bonus.
Rolling so poorly with also a +5.
20. Oh, 21.
You hit whoever you were aiming at.
Orc.
Orc? Alright.
Like, he's the problem, really.
Roll that damage.
Oh my god, my damage sucks.
Ooh.
Like, I'm chipping away at him.
Did someone just grab their microphone or something?
No, sorry, I muted mine so I could cough.
Oh, okay. But hey, you're hitting. You're doing some damage.
Yeah.
The
I appreciate it.
the orc is now swinging at Galen again. Yeah, that's the button. That's a hit
God damn. Okay.
for 12.
Oh fuck. How's Galen
Oh
looking?
shit.
Let's see. On a scale of, we'll say 1 to 20, he's at a 5.
All right.
Uh,
Cool.
Aha!
Okay.
Feet!
If if you want to save your spell slots, Notch, I can heal him when I come up next. Unless you really want to.
I mean, I've been rolling like shit with my attacks, but yeah, we can do that. I mean, Scott already said he's probably going to give us long rest after this anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll let you use that one, burn that one. I'm going to burn one on this fucking orc.
Alright. So Galen's
Do
up.
it.
Galen's
Come on, Galen. You got it.
swinging back at the orc. And he hits with the 17.
Hell yeah.
10 damage.
Oh, please tell me this orc is down.
The orc is bleeding a lot. He's down to one leg, quite literally. And he's not looking good. And Notch, it's your turn.
Let's try this. If he's so close to dead, I don't want to burn a spell slot then. I'm going to try poison spray again. at the
Okay.
orc. Finally.
Was that a crit or was that a?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
a 50 plus my 5.
Oh, okay.
Dirty.
So that's going to be. God damn it! 7 damage. I thought that was a 1.
Wait, so 7 damage?
7 damage. Yeah.
All right. With that poison spray, you see this cloud of poison or mist hit the orc in the face, and it sticks. And you start watching his skin start to melt away until you could actually start seeing parts of his skull, and he just drops to the ground.
Finally.
Hell yeah.
I look at my hands and I'm like, finally, sons of bitches.
Orc is the dead. And with that, Woof. Woof A, going after Mr. Galen.
Mm-hmm.
They're still
Don't hit,
fighting
don't
their
hit, don't hit.
masters down.
Don't hit, don't hit, don't hit.
First wolf missed. Yeah, their master's down, but they're not happy.
Don't hit, don't hit, don't hit.
Second wolf doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Galen's got this 19 AC right now, so he is the right one to be up there.
Yeah.
He just
All right.
took a big chunk out of him from that great axe attack. And with that, Soraya.
Okay. And kind of moving a little bit for a better position. I'm gonna aim for Wolf B.
All right.
And I'm gonna keep on smacking it with my Starry Wisp. Okay, does a 13 hit the wolf?
I don't remember. Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Finally, more than 2.
Bam! You hit this wolf with this glowing moonlight, whatever, and it just explodes.
And I will use a spell slot as a bonus action because you can as far as I understand, you can cast a cantrip and a spell in the same turn, right?
I think that's with a
Cantrips aren't
specific.
action.
Yeah, it's with a specific feat, or if the cantrip itself is listed as a bonus action.
Okay, now the spell I want to cast is a bonus action. Healing
Okay.
Word.
Oh, then yeah, you could do that.
So I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Galen. He heals for 10.
All right, Galen. Oh, I got you on here.
Okay.
So
And, oh
10
good.
heal.
The app is keeping track of the spells I cast.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it actually, we have to use multiple devices for this to work, but it's relatively seamless.
Yeah.
That was all for your turn? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I basically I'm using the bigger the web page for the details of the spells and like actions and such,
Okay,
but the app for the actual rolling and shit.
gotcha. All right, Galen is up.
Smack that wolf.
You see Galen like kind of crack his knuckles real quick. No feet. And he
Go
hits
for
the
them
wolf.
feet, Galen.
And then as he brings the sword down on the wolf, he says, "Dinner."
Oh, carnivores don't taste good.
Neither does Galen. It's okay.
Sense, but all right.
All right. Congratulations.
We did it!
Combat is completed. There was no token for a sheep, which is why the sheep's just invisible right now.
Oh yeah, let's go check on that sheep.
They are behind a bush, shaking.
Yeah, Miss Shinebright?
Yes?
It's okay, we got rid of them.
So, does this mean you'll help?
Yeah.
Well, they kind of just came in. Well, I guess it's Soraya's fault,
Okay.
really. But they did already attack us, so now I'm mad at them.
Okay, yeah, I will totally take the blame for this. Like, I kind of started this, but like, come on, they're taking your ability to choose away. Like, that is not fair. I will not have it. Just no.
More people
Sorry.
are coming for you.
I know Noak has more members of his army, but if he sent these 3 out, we should be good for a little bit. Maybe a good night's rest will help, but I know where he resides. I could bring us to him.
Okay, well, we can't sleep in this tavern. The assassins who want you are in there, so do you have a thought as to where we can go that is safer than a room full of assassins?
Set up camp here and take watch?
Yeah, I did see it. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, grabbing a quick taco.
You know what? I'm gonna grab a quick beer. Be right back. It's okay, Bentley. You don't have to get up. Okay, well, we're about to rest anyway, but hey, live and learn, right?
You did real good, buddy.
I'm assuming you got this now. I mean, as comfortable as the couch is, that happens.
Oh, and I just checked the
I don't think you can put up too much anymore.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
Okay. That's fine. I don't think anybody's walks around with it. I'm a big fan of how things are. It's a bit more professional. Pretty weird now, actually. Oh. Oh, this the delay. I was wondering. I was like, shit, is that shit on there? We're glad Galen chopped off that dude's foot when he had no feet. That might just become his catchphrase now.
Chorizo con papas.
So you're having breakfast for dinner?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I guess if you added egg to it, it'd be breakfast. I'm just used to chorizo and potatoes as a breakfast thing.
Yeah. We kind of did breakfast for dinner. Because it's what we had.
Easy, and it doesn't take very long, and it's delicious all the time.
Oh, we love breakfast for dinner. There's no judgment coming from this
I
household.
love breakfast food.
Yeah.
I love breakfast. Like I almost said I've never been to a place that's fucked up breakfast food, but I have, and I refuse to have breakfast there ever again because I've only had it twice, but both times it gave me food poisoning.
Oh
So-
no.
Yeah, so I don't. It's been literal years, like decades since I've done it because it's Sonic. Don't have Sonic's breakfast.
Mm.
Don't know what it is. It gives you
I
food
am.
poisoning.
That really sucks. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Last week I also made breakfast for dinner. It was like this. It was a tater tot sausage and egg frittata or something like that. So basically, it was just sausage and egg for the base and a layer of tater tots and cheese on top.
Yeah, that's fucking bomb. Like,
Mm-hmm.
can't
It's
go
hard
wrong
to
with
go wrong
beans
with
and
potatoes,
potatoes.
meat, and
Yeah,
cheese.
I love potatoes in every single form. Potatoes are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Galen, I'm volunteering you to take first watch.
All right.
Are we just staying here in the forest, or
I guess so.
Yeah. Shinebright suggested setting up camp in the forest since the tavern might have been too dangerous, and just have people rotate watch.
happily gonna do that?
So on the app, you'll see a button that looks like a little campfire. If you hit that, it automatically does a long rest. Well, it gives you a prompt for a long rest or short rest.
All right, gonna do that real quick. I'm
Rest.
gonna. Okay, since I'm still down, some HP. Well, no, I don't need to worry about that. Because a long rest is gonna refresh my HP.
You get everything
Yeah.
back on a long rest.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
Long rest. Take long rest. Okay. Woo! Max health and all of my spell slots back.
yes. So I will say the night goes off without a hitch.
Yeah.
However, everybody just make a. What's your passive perception? If you scroll down to the bottom on the main page on your character sheet, it should tell you.
Yep. I'm just.
Perception is 12.
Okay.
I think mine's a little higher, but I'm trying to go back to my main page.
Okay.
Passive perception is 13.
Okay, so you two hear this. Galen doesn't. At some point throughout the night, you almost hear a disembodied whisper. And all you hear is barely audibly, follow the sheep and everything will fall into place.
Cool.
Was that
We're already-
prompt to you, or was that more a guiding?
Galen didn't hear anything, so he's just, huh?
Soraya, do you think this is bad? Follow the sheep and everything will fall into place, or somebody trying to help us?
Can I roll?
I was gonna say, can we can we investigate this?
Insight.
Perception this? Insight.
skills?
Oh, I've got
And
a
I
plus
do
4.
have proficiency in insight.
How do you know if you're proficient in it?
It'll be,
The dot. So what does that do? What does proficiency do?
it adds your proficiency bonus to the check.
Okay,
Yeah. So I got. What was it that I got? I got an 18 because I rolled a 13 plus 5.
Okay, so you absolutely could tell that what you heard was quite literally just helpful in telling you what you should be doing.
Okay, is Miss Shinebright awake?
Yes.
All right, sheep,
Huh?
lead the way.
All right. So you follow the sheep for a few miles further away from the tavern, and you see she pauses for a second and looks to both sides and nods her head and heads between these two bushes.
Mm-hmm.
And following her there, you notice that there's a little pathway that you would not notice had you just been walking. Looking at the ground on the pathway, you could see a set of humanoid footprints and a few sets of paws walking outward, which you could deduce was the orc and his 2 wolves.
Are you taking us to Noak right now?
Yes.
Did we need to do speak with animals again, or could I ritually cast it for?
I'm gonna
those-
say this modified scroll just kept it on.
Oh, okay.
I'm using DM plot armor bullshit.
Okay.
Because
Like,
originally there was an arrest, so you wouldn't have needed it again.
Yeah.
But that orc had some really hard fucking hits.
Yeah. That nat 20 really kind of fucked me up.
I mean, it's a nat 20 against a level 2 caster. That's never a good situation.
Yeah.
Continuing through the path about another mile, there's still no sign of any habitation or anything. And you, Ah, yes, that's it. Heading through the woods further, rather than stone or glass, you see a house. And it seems to have been formed in the living branches of 4 sturdy oak trees. They have been shaped and woven to create 3 thick platforms. The lowest of these platforms is roughly 40 feet across and sits about 10 feet from the ground. The only obvious route up is a gentle slope formed of roots and branches that connects roughly with the main path. Branches curl around its base, creating a rough bowl shape around it. From where you stand, it's possible to see flowers and small trees growing around its edge. By far, the largest of the 3 platforms is the middle one, which looks to be around 60 feet across and 20 feet above the ground, and is fully enclosed with a wall formed from twisting branches that you can see evenly spaced window-shaped gaps through. As well as what appears to be a door at the point closest to that garden platform. The final, tallest platform is roughly 30 feet above the ground, much smaller than the others, and it looks to be linked to the central platform by another small slope. Scattered beneath the platforms are 2 small wooden huts and a large outhouse.
This is my kind of house. I love it. One with nature and all.
There you go. Okay.
Did y'all's map just change?
Yes. Or mine did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, close to where you can see those ape tokens is where you're going to want to drop your token. Oh, wait. The apes are hidden. There we go.
Like, what are you talking about?
Towards the
And
bottom
it's so
of it.
It's so teeny tiny on my screen.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in again?
For me, it's the mouse wheel, but on you, there'll be controls towards the bottom. One with a percentage, and it's got plus on one side and a minus on the other.
So we're at the bottom of the map.
Yes, you're close-ish to the apes. I'll move them a little bit so you're not like right on top of them. Because, you know, apes strung together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, down here. Okay.
Alright, so, as you head towards the compound, you see 2 apes that are playing with a pair of oversized dice on the lawn. Just playing games. And you could hear, coming from the outhouse, some growling. Make some perception checks if you want to.
Yep.
Sorry, nature checks.
I mean, I can do that too. I
'Cause
am proficient in nature.
We need the nature of the growling.
Out of 10.
20.
Okay. With that, you know that whatever's in that outhouse, whatever is making that noise, is a bear. Does a bear shit in the woods? I don't know, but it certainly shits in an outhouse.
I was actually gonna say, why is there a bear in the shitter?
Yeah.
Remember from what you were being told from the sheep that a lot of these mercenaries or soldiers of Noak are polymorphed voluntarily to serve him.
But yeah, but as a bear, why would it go into the fucking outhouse?
Because it still has its knowledge and behaviors from being a human.
Are you kidding? If I got switched to an animal and still had all of my knowledge and behaviors, I'd be like, no, I can shit outside. I'm gonna try that.
Well, I'm glad you got your priorities straight.
Like, come on, I'm gonna try things. Never mind. Anyway, go ahead.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna shit in the floor.
Well,
Bentley,
if I
you
have
clean
the
it up.
opportunity-
Just make Bentley clean it. Let's see. Just making sure I don't get too far ahead of myself. Alright, cool. So we sussed that out. Yeah. What are you guys gonna do? You see the path up and you see those apes there, and you know there's a bear nearby.
I'm gonna whisper to Notch and Galen, there's a bear in the outhouse, and remember what
Shine
the
bright.
lady before?
Oh, are you talking about the werewolf that you fought?
Well, no. I'm trying to be oblique,
Oh.
referring to the sheep. Just like the lady said that these may be mercenaries, wild shaped.
But they're purposely doing it. They're allowing it to happen. This is
Uh-huh.
not against their will.
Yes, but I'm just letting you know these are human minds behind the animal bodies.
So are you wanting to sneak in? Are you wanting to take out the biggest threat? What are you wanting to do?
Honestly, I don't know.
It says follow the sheep. Sheep. Where
Yes.
are you going?
Well, we need to stop Noak. He's gonna be inside, which means we need to get inside.
He's in the shitter?
No, inside the large central platform, most likely, if not the highest one, which is his bedroom.
I guess we gotta slaughter our way up, huh? Hey, Galen, what do you think about slaughtering our way up?
Ape or bear?
Honestly, what I would vote, see if we can keep the bear in the outhouse. So
Yeah,
this way.
Can I, mage hand and have it, against, pushing the door closed so it can't open? And then we can go after the apes?
Huh. It's an excellent question. Also, is there a mage hand on this? Say what?
You're the only one that can answer it for us.
Yes, there is no mage hand token on here, unfortunately. Damn. You
can't use mage hand.
Huh?
I said that doesn't mean I can't use mage hand.
Oh, no, I know. So, working on that right now, actually. Boop.
Hey.
That little blue dot is mage hand.
Yep, alright, that works for me.
So, this is how it's gonna go. You're obviously gonna start the fight against the apes, and on the ape's turn, they're gonna scream, and the bear's gonna make a perception check to even see if he knows there's a fight outside. If he doesn't know, he won't even try to break out. If he does know, he's gonna try to break the door. But at least he can't walk out without beating a strength check.
Yeah.
So there's going to be no surprise round. These are very highly alert apes, though. So once you get close enough, they're going to see you.
We can't, try to sneak, stealth up?
They're on either side of the platform that you need to go up.
Yeah, we can't, stealth around one of them and at least get the jump on one?
Oh, I think you meant try to go up without fighting them.
No, I mean, I wanted to try to do a
surprise round?
A surprise round, yeah.
Okay, well, they don't see you yet, so I'll...
Do y'all want to try that? Does that sound like a good idea?
What I was going to say, since they don't see you yet, I'll even let you just make a ranged attack. Or a ranged spell attack.
I have lots of those.
As a free action. Or before initiative.
Yeah.
Okay,
so I'm going to start...
This is going to be a war of attrition with my cantrips, because I want to save my spell slots for big guy.
Yeah.
Unless I have to heal one of y'all, so I'm going to do Firebolt on, I guess, there we go, ape. I'm going to, so I'm not even going to try to stealth around.
Okay,
Just
on which ape?
Firebolt. I'm going to do Ape B.
8B?
My Firebolt has a 120-foot range, so I'm assuming I am within range.
Oh, absolutely.
I have a 60-foot range on Starry Wisp, but I can do the same on Ape A.
Okay, so you guys could do that. Galen doesn't have any range, so he doesn't get part of this free round.
Can I, real quick, because I'm double checking my inventory real quick. I do have a short bow and arrows if he wants to borrow them.
No, I'm trying to make Galen not, like, all the times useful. He's more of an NPC, so...
There.
Don't worry, once he gets into the fray, you know what happens. No feet.
That's true. No feet.
See if we hit these monkeys, huh?
Yep.
Let's hang on.
I definitely hit mine.
You definitely hit yours. Was that a nat 20, or...?
No, it was a 19.
Ah, damn. Okay, so...
30.
You both hit, for sure.
9
Firebolt
damage.
did 9.
Max damage! 8.
And 8. And with that, initiatives have been set. The apes get to go first.
Dude, why am I always last in the initiative?
Probably
'Cause
because
I
of your
have
dexterity
initiative.
score.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you're, yeah, you came up at a 10 initiative. Realistically, though, the ties for the highest initiative was a 3-way tie between the apes and Soraya. They all hit 12. You hit a 10. So you weren't that far off. Alright, so the apes are going to run up, and they see Galen first. So, good news for you guys. Let's see. Gonna swing at Galen once.
Attack with not.
Okay. So, they make multi-attacks. They swing each of their fists. The first ape did hit Galen once for 6. And the second ape missed Galen both times. So, let me just drop 6 HP from him. That didn't work. Oh, there. Oop, did it twice now. Hold on. It was lagging, so I hit the button again, and it took the 6 away from him 2 times. So they both went, and Soraya, you're up.
Staying in the back, but I'm gonna hit Ape A again with the Starry Wisp.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely
Respectable.
hits.
7 damage.
That ape is looking really fucking shitty right now.
Yeah. That is a total of 15 damage from the surprise and this first round.
Yep, in a low-level cantrip.
Yep.
So now the brown bear is up, so he's got to beat a... It's going to get progressively easier, so he's got to do a DC 15 perception, see if he hears the fighting.
Gotcha.
Why did it open a whole-ass tab when I did that? Oh, there we go, I hit the wrong button.
5.
I'm sorry?
Said he got a 5.
No.
What's weird, it didn't show up on my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I trust you. It's just weird how it did not show up on my screen at all.
Yeah, it was a natural 2 plus your 3.
Okay.
5.
But alright, Galen's up. Galen's gonna take a swing at Ape A, who's almost downed.
Come on. Swing, bagger, bagger.
Well, that hits. So,
Yeah.
It did not show up on my screen.
it's not showing up in my log either. That's strange.
11 damage.
Yeah, I can see it on my phone at least, but, yeah, that ape is beyond dead. Like, that ape just got deleted by Galen. I think because I clicked something that opened a new tab, it made my combat log get all funky. Hopefully, once we do our next initiatives, it gets fine.
Oh, see him now. They just took forever long for it to come through.
Still not on mine, though. But, Notch, you are up.
Alright, let's do, yeah, fuck it. Let's go ahead and do another firebolt at a Ape A.
Now it's just ape.
Now it's just Ape.
Yep.
It's
Aye.
just 8.
It automatically removes the A and B.
Oh, okay. So does a
Hit.
22 hit?
I think so.
And then
Hell
it's going
yeah.
to be 9 damage.
Oh my god. He is, as they say, on death's door. You know your least favorite thing in Baldur's Gate when you do a fight?
Oh, they're down to 1 health? God
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh my god.
And that ape is who's only exclusively been damaged by you now.
Oh, good.
Is gonna try to throw a rock at you.
Okay.
Oh, here's a problem. I can't see what my NPCs are rolling.
Uh,
I'm not seeing it on my screen either.
yeah, it's not even coming through on the game log on the app.
Okay.
You could roll an actual die.
I guess. So, yeah, D20 plus 5. Did you see that?
Oh, it just
Oh
came
wait,
through.
just went through. Yeah.
I'm still not
Your
seeing it.
Your ape originally rolled a 17, and your custom roll was a 19. So either way, they hit me.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna restart real quick, because this is not where I want to be with not being able to see the rolls happening. We should probably finish this combat first, though. Okay. So, hopefully his, damage shows up for y'all.
Oh shit.
11. Oh my fuck.
Did he hit for 11?
He hit me for 11.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, because
Alright.
it was 2d6 plus 3. It was a 2, a 6, and a 3. So yeah.
All right. That was a thing. Sorry about that.
So
11.
yes. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
All right, I'm refreshing. Hopefully it doesn't kick y'all out. Did it?
Yeah.
It did?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that I was gonna try and hit with the Starry Whip and just get rid of that last HP.
Okay. My my log is working again, it seems.
Does a 14 hit the ape?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Max damage.
Cool. Ape is no more.
Alright, so I am on death's door.
And the bear has nothing to hear now, so he's back to his...
I'm gonna leave my mage hand there.
Okay.
Hey Notch, I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast Cure Wounds.
Woof.
You get 13 health.
That puts her back to
Alright.
full.
To full.
And this is why I have both types of healing magic.
Healing magic's good.
I didn't know who was gonna be playing what, so I do have a couple healing spells just for in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, same. Like, I didn't know who was gonna be doing what, and like, a druid is a pretty flexible class to be.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
So,
So that was only for Galen.
okay.
What happened?
Galen just rolled an 18 perception. And
Why was that only for Galen?
all you hear is Galen say, "Okay, got it."
Galen, buddy, are you talking to yourself?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm good.
Did you get hit too hard? How are you on health?
On a scale of 20, I'm 16.
Alright, you're fine.
Like, I can see about doing a medicine check to get you a little bit more.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Alright. So you're not having a psychotic break and talking to yourself, sir?
Oh, no. I was talking to the voice.
A whispery voice?
Yes.
What'd it say?
It said, Noak is inside. Don't kill him, just incapacitate.
Oh, see,
We can do
that's
that.
no fun at all.
I agree, but, I mean, I trust this voice.
Yeah.
You must, because you're talking more than I've ever heard you talk.
Yeah.
I got a little smarter.
You did get a little
I
more.
love it.
Hey, good job, buddy.
That just seemed perfect.
All right, guys, you want to start heading up?
Yes. I'm gonna this is not gonna take me but like maybe 20-30 seconds, but I'm gonna fix like another taco real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
That's fine.
I'm trying to move my character, and it will not let me select my little guy.
What tool do you have selected on the left?
What do you mean?
Like, see how there's that bar, like, to the left where we're able to find overlays and everything?
Yeah, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to move my character up.
Right, but what I'm saying,
Click.
activate the one that's the arrow at the top. See if that helps.
Select. Okay. Oh no, I'm just I put myself in a very strange place. So it's at the very bottom of the screen, and it wasn't let me select it.
Oh, okay. I see you moving now. That's about as far as you could go right now.
What do you mean as far as I can go right now? We're not in combat.
No, but there's a door.
Oh, okay. I was like, I can move more than 30 feet.
Well, let's see. Okay, fine.
Do you want to go ahead and take the bear out of the initiative?
There should be no more initiative. I thought I ended it. Oh, I did not end it. That's my bad. End combat.
End combat, yay.
Okay. And Bear is...
Taco.
For all intents and purposes, Bear is no longer a problem.
You can leave his little avatar in the outhouse.
Oh, I'm
It's
gonna.
kinda cute.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Because there's just a bear shitting in there.
Yeah.
Just the thought of that is
Here's the thing. If the hole is large enough in this outhouse for the bear to shit in, you know, accurately, I guess is the word, then like people can't use this outhouse. They'll fall in.
I mean, who said the hole is large enough?
See, that's terrible. That was poor planning, and I don't like it.
Maybe Noke didn't expect his fucking army of Animorphs to use the outhouse.
Where else are they gonna shit? In the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you gave me shit about it earlier.
I know. But it's fun.
Alright, so we've moved up to this door.
Yep.
On what's essentially, I guess, the first platform?
Yeah, it's the platform up.
Okay. Do we want to, like, push our ear against it to see if we hear anything?
One person at a time can, because the platform's width.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to do that.
Okay, so just give us a perception.
Before you do that, I'm casting guidance.
Oh.
So it's gonna be a +4?
It's 1d4.
Or
Yeah,
1D?
1d4 that you can add to your roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do that separate, right? Because it's not gonna let me add that.
Correct.
Okay, so perception
Yep.
is a 15, or I'm sorry, 17.
You don't even need the guidance.
All right.
So you could save, like, we'll let the guidance linger on you for a bit in case you need it again.
I mean, guidance is.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Let me double check something.
It lasts for a while, doesn't it?
I think it lasts for a minute.
Concentrate on it up to a minute.
Yeah.
I'll hold concentration.
Yeah, because it's not like you need to break it right now for anything.
What do I perceive?
You perceive birds chirping.
All right, guys, there's a bunch of birds in here. Are we expecting, like, monster birds? Are they gonna come try to peck our eyes out?
You don't know.
Hey, Galen, how about you go first?
All right.
I squish.
It's locked.
Oh, fuck me.
I have an idea.
Are you just gonna axe it down?
No, sword.
Oh my gosh.
Well, 14 hits a door.
Shit. I was gonna say I could try and lockpick it.
Okay, well, he did 5 damage to the door, so, I guess I just had him try to fucking strength check to open it up. Do you want to try that first before he tries to break the door down?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, I've got the DC in front of me.
Okay, give me 1 second to flip the app over to that side.
Yes, to sleight of hand.
Yes, I realize I'm doing it untrained, but I do have the halfling luck.
Yeah.
So Oh
Have
shit,
luck.
that was a nat 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm using one of hang on a second. I'm double checking how my halfling luck works.
I didn't know you were a halfling.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
itty bitty.
Wow, Galen rolled a 2 trying to strength check the door.
Yeah, when I roll a 1 on the d20 of any d20 test, I can re-roll the die, but I
Yep.
must use the new roll.
Yeah.
So I'm switching back to skills. Let's do the sleight of hand again. Oh shit.
Alright,
That's the best I got.
Notch, you wanna try
Unless
something?
you're... Huh?
I said, Notch, do you wanna try something?
-1 to strength.
It's
No,
a
it's dexterity.
it's a wood door.
Fine, I'll do dexterity. We'll try to. Or dexterity or sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. If I don't know if you have any points to it, but
I don't think so, but I can try. That's a 15.
that's it.
There you go.
The DC was 12.
Awesome sauce.
So you, having never had to pick a lock in your life as a sorcerer, borrow these thieves' tools from Soraya, and you're just like, I'm a natural.
That could be taken badly, and that's okay.
Well, you're in, and no monstrous birds, just regular birds, just living in the trees in this garden platform. It's actually quite peaceful.
So I want to go in
All right.
and look around. See what I see.
Ooh, excuse me. I just burped and it went right up my nose. That was awkward. So up in here, there's not really anything other than what you can see. Just trees, flowers. It's a garden.
I have this. What's the point of this?
What's this? Oh, didn't mean to draw a box.
Is the sheep with us for this part?
Yeah. Shine Bright's staying behind you.
Hey, Shinebright, was this originally your home?
It was.
See? Like,
Okay, this
okay.
point.
But there was no outhouse or anything. That's new.
So new additions.
Yes. Where we are right now is where I usually get locked at night when he doesn't need to use me for any more experiments or to try to transmute the stones further.
I'm sorry about that. Like, and Soraya just kind of pats the sheep's shoulder.
Fire, did you want me to burn it down?
I mean, it's quite nice looking.
I mean, okay, if you don't want, I didn't know, painful memories and all that.
I appreciate it, but when we're done, I would like my home back.
Oh, you're gonna stay here.
It is
This
my
is
home.
your actual home.
Yes.
Oh.
This was my home before. Noak took it from me.
Oh, got it. Okay, so no burning down.
Yes.
All right, cool.
And I'm kind of glad Galen did not break the door.
Yeah.
Granted, a small price to pay compared to what we're up against, but still.
I was gonna say we kind of needed to do it if we couldn't get it open otherwise.
Yes.
All right, it looks like Soraya's moving. You're gonna head to the next door.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try and lockpick this one too.
Well, just check to make sure it's locked first.
Sure. You know what? I'm gonna listen at the door.
Okay.
So
and it is you
want me to roll
hear
perception?
actually yeah.
Okay.
Fuck, I was just gonna give it to you, but yeah.
Oh no, okay, good. Soraya, Notch, I'm still doing concentration on your listening thing.
You want me to check?
Yeah, could you do the listen?
I can try to listen. Hold on. Perception, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a 15.
And unless Pratt says no, like, go ahead
Add
and
the
roll a
D4.
d4.
Yeah, you can add the D4 if you want.
Okay, geez, I guess I need it. Roll. +4. 19.
19. With that, you could hear somebody toiling away, like, furiously, like, almost like they're looking through notes and pages.
Well, there's definitely somebody in there. We're assuming the door is locked, but I can try to stealthily. I'm not the stealthiest person. We can try
Nobody
to
is.
stealth check the door to see if it's open.
I do have stealth.
Whoever's got the highest stealth check can try to open the door. I know it's probably not Galen.
I got a +4 to stealth.
I got a
Galen,
plus nothing.
Galen somehow has a +1. Don't know where he got that. But okay, give me a stealth check.
13.
Let's see. Versus a passive perception of 11. Yeah, you're good.
Yes. Okay, is it locked?
No.
Okay, guys, it's not locked. And you want to just bust in there and like go in guns ablaze, or spells ablazing?
We might have to. If this is Big Boss Man, it might be a good idea to get a nice surprise round on him.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta
Ready,
check.
guys?
All right.
Hold on, I gotta check the distance of the spell I want to use to see if I am within range. And because if not, then I'll just run in with you. I am within range.
You're not going to be within line of sight. You're going to have to get into the room.
Okay.
Because right now you're on a platform.
Yeah. All right, and
So-
Galen, you need to like get in front of us super fast.
Okay, which means Galen's going to have to make a stealth check to make sure he gets heard coming into the room for you guys to get the surprise.
Shit,
Okay.
fuck.
All
It's
right.
not gonna do well.
Can I change my
Galen just
notch?
got a 20 with his bonus.
Okay, never mind.
Dope, cool.
You're talking like you're going to cast guidance, and Galen reaches up and puts a finger over your mouth and just walks in quietly. His chainmail makes no noise.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be kind of hot.
I give him kind of like the snooty, like, okay, guy.
He whispers, "No feet."
No feet.
All right, so Noak does not know you're in the room.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna start
Oh.
this off.
All right, let her rip, and then I'll kick on initiative.
I'm going to do a witch bolt.
Okay,
Yes.
So I will explain it if I hit.
sounds good. I see what his AC is. Okay.
14.
Oof, you just hit.
Oh, thank
Okay.
fucking lord. Okay. So, let's roll the damage and then I'll read what it does. That's a 19 damage.
Holy shit.
So Witch Bolt. Bentley, shut up. Bentley. Sorry, my dog is whining. Okay, Witch Bolt. A beam of crackling energy laces towards a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d12 lightning damage. On each of your subsequent turns, you can take a bonus action and deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically, even if the first attack missed.
Nice.
So now, I always have a 1d12 of damage after my initial attack.
And I particularly would like to cast Entangle on Noak, so this way he's restrained.
Okay. That's good use of a surprise round.
Alright. And it's a strength DC of 13.
Like, that's just what he has to do to try to not get wrapped.
Yeah, to not get wrapped, but I'm gonna let him get hit by... Like, basically the way I'm seeing it is Notch hits with the Witch Bolt, and then I cast Entangle to kind of like hold him in place.
Okay, so let's see. Strength 19.
Shit, he beats it.
His bonus was a 0.
He just
Alright.
rolled really well.
And we got some initiatives in. Oh, it's his turn.
Galen wasn't gonna go get surprise round?
Galen has no range. He would have gotten too close and gotten spotted.
Okay.
It's okay. So at the beginning of this, Nook's like, "Whoa, whoa, hey, what's all this?"
Oh, you're asking us a legitimate question. Okay.
Yes, I mean, you broke into my house and attacked me. The least you could do is give me some conversation.
So from our understanding, this is not your house.
Uh,
Yeah.
my bed is in the next chamber, so go on.
This is Ms. Shinebright's house.
Your slave, again, from our understanding.
Oh, okay, okay. So, Shine Bright, yes. They're more an employee, but that's neither here nor there. Since you're here, I could assume Guz is dead.
Who?
Who Orc?
Oh, see, we didn't even bother to learn his name before we killed him. Yeah, he's gone.
I could tell that that's your tactic. Um, well, let's see. I guess we should, You're not looking to mince words, you're just looking to try to mince me. So...
Well, you kind of painted in a bad light, so unless you can convince us otherwise.
Well, I could say, give me the sheep and I won't kill you, but I'm pretty sure
Okay,
you're
that's
not...
all we needed. Go ahead. We're good.
Exactly.
Just to make you happy,
I could
let's
tell
go.
what type of people you are. And that's okay.
Are the type of people that doesn't like other people to enslave other people?
I'm going to do far worse to you. He snaps his fingers, and all of a sudden, at full dash speed, a bear comes charging in.
Fuck me. He didn't have to do a strength check against my mage hand?
Nope, he is completely under the thrall of Noak. He is a little supercharged right now.
Shit.
However, he wasn't able to reach the room. He is more about here. Because it's a lot of movement speed for bear.
Yeah.
And that was Noak's bonus action. As an action, what does he want to do? Oh, beautiful. Oh no, that made me tab out. That means I'm going to lose the fucking combat log again, probably. Just let me refresh the page real quick. He is going to cast Hold Person on Galen.
Oh no.
Apparently tabs are messing me up, so I need to look up what Hold Person does, because it wasn't on his character sheet, unfortunately.
Holds a person?
I meant, like, what I have to save against and everything. Thank you, though.
You're welcome. I'm just trying to be
Isn't
helpful,
it a
darling.
wisdom save?
I'm sorry?
Isn't it a wisdom save?
I believe so, yes. Wisdom save for good old Galen. That should work well. What the fuck?
Hey!
What was Noak's spell save?
I don't know. I didn't make a save.
Noak's was 11. So yeah, Galen saved.
Yes.
Galen looks at him. No feet.
You'll learn what that means soon, sir. You'll get it.
I am afraid I understand what that means, and I'd rather not find out firsthand, or I guess first foot. But I do digress. Yeah, it's Soraya's turn. So you got Noak in front of you, you got Bear behind you.
So, ordinarily, I go immediately after Noak, but I'm gonna shut this door and lock it.
You don't have the key to lock it.
Is there like one of those bars to be able to
No,
lock?
it's a skeleton key kind of on either side.
Shit.
So you could use your full round action to try to sleight of hand lock the door.
I'm trying to think of a clever use of any of my spells that might do something.
You don't have grease, do you?
Nope.
Damn. I was gonna say try to slick the fucking ramp and maybe the bear will fall down 20 feet.
This may be a really wild idea, but I have the mending cantrip.
Okay.
Could I use mending to essentially fix, quote unquote, fix the lock into the locked position.
A DC 16 Arcana check.
Gotcha. Okay, wish me luck, guys. Sorry, the app is a little difficult to switch between shit.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we've also got a little bit of a learning curve until we get into the swing of this. Like, so I have one of the easels that I stole from Wipro for my smartphone. So I've got my phone just up at an angle in front of me at like arm's reach, so it's easy to swipe between things.
It's more that I'm just not as super familiar to use the iPhone version of the app.
I see where you went wrong. You have an iPhone.
Well, that's the phone I have. I keep on accidentally hitting the back button, and it takes me out of the character entirely versus just going to...
Oh, because you're hitting back instead of swiping between your panels?
Yes.
If you want to...
It's a user issue, not an app issue.
If you want to break that habit, at the top, like, so say on the first page, it says ability saves and senses. You can tap that and get a drop down for the windows you want to go to instead of swiping.
Gotcha. Well, I have it set to the tap.
Okay.
So, okay, you said, Arcana?
Arcana 16 is the target.
Come on. Shit, it was on a 14.
So you close the door and you start, like, your hand starts glowing right by the lock, and you hear it turning, and then it's almost like something happens where you're not able to maintain that concentration. It slides back.
Yeah. So, can I just kind of, like, brace my body on it, otherwise?
Yeah.
To keep it shut?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a strength check against a bear, but...
Okay.
Because it is now bear turn.
Okay, strength check or athletics?
Oh my god, the bear only got a 9.
I guess strength, 'cause you rolled strength.
Yeah, strength.
Okay,
Fuck,
now
9?
just realize I have a -2 to this roll.
Okay, and the bear rolled like shit, so it's kind of an even playing field.
Holy shit, that was an 18.
So the platform
16.
is so narrow, and the bear's so big that like it can't really get good purchase enough to push the door. You just hear like you hear.
Stopper. I'm a door stopper.
Yes, you're a door stopper. And now, Mr. No Feet himself, Galen.
Galen, no feet, sir.
No feet.
Haha, no feet.
No feet.
Galen swings at Noak. And, misses.
Okay.
He missed by 1. Huh. Action surge. Because y'all rested. So Galen swings again. That's a hit.
There we go.
For 6. Not his best work. He swings at Noak's ankle, and while he's swinging with his sword, it almost spins, and he hits with the broadside instead of the blade. He's like, ah, fuck.
Hey, that's okay. That shatters the ankle. That makes it easier.
Yeah, Noak, who's currently... Oh, no, he avoided being entangled. Noak's like, what? Why? No feet! Oh my god, Galen's gonna start collecting feet now. Oh, god, that's gonna be the stinkiest necklace. But, Notch, you're up.
Are you retroactively saying that he took the orc's foot that he cut off?
Yeah, it's in his little satchel right now.
Alright, cool. So first I'm going to go ahead and use that bonus action to give him the 1d12 from Witch Bolt.
Okay.
And that is going to be...
Already done, forgot about that. Are you serious?
12.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you rolled 2d12.
Did I?
Yeah, so it's actually 9.
Okay, that's fine. 9 damage is fine.
I was like, god damn, did you really high roll that shit?
And then. Mm,
Like,
hmm,
at this point, you're not actually casting a spell, you're just holding concentration. And you should be able to at least do a cantrip.
yeah, that's what I was
It's
gonna
not
do next.
another.
So my ruling is, as long as you don't do anything that requires concentration on top of it, you can maintain.
Question: Am I within 30 feet of him?
Uh,
From
answer,
25 feet.
you are close enough.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead then and go ahead and try poison spray.
Okay.
Probably is not gonna hit. 14.
And it hits.
Fucking
You know
dope.
what? Here's the thing. Usually, wizard
It's only
wizard
3.
type are easy to hit, and they don't have a lot of health or strength.
Yeah, glass cannon.
So it was only 3 damage, but
So Noak's starting to look a little messed up. He's definitely not enjoying
I
his
hit him
time.
for 12 in that roll. So
Yeah. Yeah, he's not happy. And it's his turn. What's he gonna do? Ooh, 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 ooh. He is gonna cast command on Galen, and the command is gonna be on Soraya, and the command is gonna be flee. So
What's the
it's a DC 11. I'm looking up exactly what it is. Probably wisdom. Yeah,
Oh,
wisdom.
it's wisdom?
Yeah, so you gotta beat a DC 11 wisdom.
Alright, going to my saves.
His spell DC is a lot lower than I thought it would be.
Holy shit, I get a +5. So
So-
all I have to do is roll a 6 or higher.
You shouldn't have said that ahead of time.
I rolled a 13.
Okay. Normally when you say something like that, you're gonna miss. Okay, so you barely beat it, so what's gonna happen is he stuck out a hand towards you and said flee. And for a brief second, you like started to let go of the door so you could walk out of it. And then you snap back in and you pressed yourself back into it as hard as you were. His plan was to send you fleeing towards the bear.
I figured.
That was his action. He already summoned the bear to him, so he can't do anything else as a bonus action. So, that is the end of his turn, and it's back to Soraya.
Alright. Now, do I need to just keep my little body pressed up against that door, or does that initial strength check hold?
You'll have to do the strength check every time if you want to keep the door shut.
I do want to keep it shut. Am I able to also cast a spell or do anything else besides holding the door?
So, because this fight's going so fucking well in y'all's favor, I'm gonna say this. You can cast a spell, but then your strength check will be made with disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I don't need to do that. Alright, strength check time.
Alright, yeah, because it's the bear's turn. Let me get his sheet back up. And strength.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Okay, do a dexterity check against the bear real quick.
Check or save?
Whichever.
Okay, I forgot they're
The bear got a 4, so you should be fine. Okay. If you...
I saw that I got a 6 before you said 4, and I was just like, oh no, I'm gonna be flat.
Well, so yeah, if you wouldn't have passed it, the bear would have done some initial damage to you. But, so the bear shoves the door open, and instead of you falling down and getting crushed, you kind of go with the door and get pushed off to the side a bit.
And I'm gonna make a quick yell. Just screaming, bear.
What? No, the bear can't talk. So he does get...
No, we've got speak with animals.
Oh yeah, that's true. So the bear does get multi-attack, so I'm going to let him take one attack this turn. The first one was against the door. He knows you were the one that held the door.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take a bite at you.
Oh,
Oh fuck!
Oh my god.
shit.
So 25 probably hits you.
That's a nat
Yeah.
20.
Yes, it is. I wish there was a bigger indicator of a critical. So he's gonna roll his damage twice. Once and twice. That's
Yeesh.
18 damage.
I am on death's door. I have 2 hit points left.
Okay.
You hear from Noak. Good boy, Brutus.
Brutus is a fitting name for a bear, I think.
And now
I think so.
it's the Galen. Galen, seeing what happened, is actually going to charge the bear.
No, Galen, opportunity attack.
Yes, you know this all too well. So, don't worry though, Noak's melee isn't exactly his strong suit. Of course he hits.
Really? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For 3. Galen eats 3 damage for breakfast. Like, don't worry about that. So, Galen took 3 damage. Charges the...
Right. Galen's down 7 damage, right? Or
Huh?
7 health.
Yeah. Right now, Galen's at 13.
Yeah.
But, Galen is gonna try to shove the bear at an angle to knock him off the platform. This is gonna be the fucking...
It's an open air platform?
Yeah, the sides are open. Like, he's pushing him out the door onto the ramp towards the side of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, so this is gonna be a strength battle of the fucking century right here. Who should I roll first? Galen or the bear?
Bear.
Bear first?
Bear.
Alright. Bear gets up 4.
Hold a 4.
Oh, thank God.
Galen... barely. Bear falls down, and it's 20 feet, so it's 2d10. Real quick, Bear's gonna take 2d10 damage. 17. Bear's almost
yeah.
Bear's almost dead, and he's got a long way to get back in. Like, Bear is on death's door, and he's now far down. You know what? Bear's prone. Because that was a 20-foot drop. Galen didn't use all his movement, so he goes about halfway back to where Noak was. And Notch, you're up.
So first thing, bonus action, healing word to Soraya.
Smart.
That's going to be 7. Back to Soraya. Oh, fuck. I used my bonus action. Shit. Okay.
Oh, so you broke your shock.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't break the shock. I just can't use it.
Oh, I
This
think it's to
round.
recast it after that.
No, I just
Okay.
didn't use it.
Well, the important thing is you healed someone.
Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to use then is...
Firebolt.
Probably...
Don't forget to heal yourself, Soraya.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm updating it.
Okay. I was watching just the initiative thing, and your health didn't go up, so I just want to make sure you got that.
Actually, I'm going to do poison spray again because it has the opportunity for more damage.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
That's
definitely
19,
a hit.
and that is 8 damage.
Whew. Noak is not looking good at all. I wouldn't say he's quite on death's door yet, but, like, the bear's shit probably looks healthier than Noak does right now.
Oh shit.
And Soraya, you're up. Oh, no, sorry, Noak's up.
Yeah.
My bad. Well,
Just stand down.
how about this? You leave the property. You could keep the sheep. And we call it even.
No. Just stand down. Surrender.
Why would I do that?
because otherwise, we're gonna knock you on your ass,
Oh.
and we're going to get Miss Shine Bright her form back, and she's gonna have an option to do whatever she wants with you.
Oh, no. You're gonna let a sheep attack me?
No, I'm going to give her her true form back from the.
From True Polymorph, right?
Yes.
So, fun thing about that. And he pulls out this little wand. This wand has a finite amount of charges. It allows me to change our sheepish friend here back and forth. I could just break it. Do you know True Polymorph? Could you undo this spell on your own?
I may not, but we know people who can.
Oh, do you?
Yes, we do. So, don't fuck with us. Stand the fuck down.
I don't think so. He is going to charge Galen, and while he does charge Galen, you see him draw these daggers from these two sheaths that he has, and you watch a green liquid swing out with them.
Oh.
So,
Luckily, next turn.
first hit hits. Second hit. Oh, wow, he rolled a 20. He rolled the same thing twice.
Oh, good.
For a second, I thought the game was broken. Alright, so first thing he's going to do is let's roll both of his damages. So that's 5 and 3, so that's 8. And then he's also going to roll 2d6 poison damage. So that's 8 plus another 9. You
17.
see Galen go down.
Oh, good.
Not dead, but he is in death save territory now.
Good thing I have my turn next.
Oh shit, I almost took 73 away from him. No, 13, there we go.
Are you planning to heal him? Because I do have Spare the Dying, which will at least stabilize him.
I have both Spare the Dying and one last spell slot for Healing Word.
Alright, that's on you. Whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Alright,
So,
well, it is your turn.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do first is exactly what I said I'd do. I'm using my last spell slot to cast Healing Word on Galen. And he gets 8 health back,
Okay.
which that should take him out of death.
It put him right up to 8. Like, I treat the healing at death for face value.
Gotcha.
Or healing at unconsciousness for face value, at least.
Alright. And on Noak, I'm gonna cantrip Starry Wisp, but I'm gonna make sure that this is non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Because I just want to knock him the fuck out. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
God damn it, that's just 1 damage.
Well, it was definitely non-lethal.
Well, so here's the question I have. I didn't want to ask and be right. If she had actually brought him down, can you do non-lethal with magical damage?
No.
I didn't think so.
Shit. Well, it.
Non-lethal is physical attacks only.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay.
Fuck. The bear's probably not going to make it back over here.
Honestly, after that fall, you have at least 2 turns till the bear's back.
Galen is back.
It's probably more than 2 turns because he's at prone right now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So my turn is done.
So the bear moved like a whopping 5 feet.
Yeah.
And Galen's
then
up.
Yeah, Galen can just stand up because going from prone to
Yeah.
standing, that's like half your movement, right?
Yeah, and since Noke was
He's
right
pretty
over
close
him.
enough, yeah.
Remember, Galen, just knock him out.
You see Galen wipe some blood from his mouth because the poison made him cough up some blood. No feet.
No feet.
Fucking crit.
20.
So, we'll, even though it's... Oh, it rolled the damage twice on its own. 16 damage. So, you watch Noke drop to the ground. One of his feet goes flying across the room. And...
You have a complete set now.
No match.
Yeah, well.
So let's just take us out of initiative for that. All right, you've got Noke on the ground, missing a foot.
I'm rifling through his robes for this wand.
You find the wand.
Huh?
You find the wand.
Awesome. Miss Shinebright?
Yes.
Come here. I want to try to give you back your true form.
Okay.
I have the
All right. So you are going to need to make a DC 15 intelligence check to use it.
Intelligence or Arcana?
Well, it could be Arcana.
I've got, let me look at my skills. I have a +4 in Arcana. Alright, I'm gonna cast Guidance
Okay.
on myself, just to give me a little bit of wiggle room. I'm gonna roll that D4 first. Okay. You said DC 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but I get the halfling luck thing.
Oh, because you rolled a 1.
I always reroll ones.
Yep, so...
Oh, much
13 plus
better.
5 is 18. Oh, man. Story.
Wait, what?
The dice are telling a story.
Yeah, you still didn't beat it, though.
You said 15.
Yeah, you rolled a 13.
Plus the D4, which is a 2.
Oh, I didn't see the D4.
The D4 didn't show up.
Oh, it was a custom roll, 2.
Oh, okay. So...
Hopefully it'll show up. Like, I can screenshot.
No, you're fine. So you see... Shinebright, sorry. Begin to take her final form. Or her original form, I should say.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That was above and beyond what I ever expected from strangers. And
Why can't we kill this guy?
I don't know. I was okay with it.
Okay.
Galen, why can't we kill this guy?
I didn't say non-lethal.
You were told by a voice
The
on
whisper
wind.
voice. He didn't say why.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I am
Actually, what you're all gonna do, including Galen, is
Okay.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good.
Oh, shit.
Saving throws. Saving
Yes,
throws.
Constitution.
Well, I got a 21.
11.
13. So, the DC was unfortunately a 25.
Are you fucking for serious?
From behind Noke, a portal opens. And you see behind him this warlock. Tall Gensai warlock. And you are all paralyzed.
Fuck.
Thank you. I was the whispers that you heard. And I needed to find the location of this stone. Your sheep friend didn't tell you everything, nor did they tell Noak. This stone was actually complete. And my master will pay quite handsomely for it. I needed Noak alive in case I couldn't locate it within the chambers, but he had it right on his desk like the fool that he is. So, Noak's no longer needed. And you watch this warlock's hand start to glow and pulsate this bright green as you see probably the single most horrific sight you've ever seen in your life. Noak stands upright, even while he's missing the foot. And he bends to a sitting position as if there was a chair under him. And you start hearing his bones crack.
With this.
And his face writhes in pain as he gets locked into this position and takes the shape of a chair. His shoulders snap backwards and his arms drag down to the floor to create the other back two legs. And he is left alive and in pain in perpetuity as a piece of living furniture. By the way, my name is Salazar. For your sake, I hope we don't meet again. And with that, he leaves through a portal. And the paralyze wears off.
Oh my god. Oh.
Alright, Sean Bryant, you got some fucking explaining to do.
I don't know who that was. I mean, obviously Salazar.
Insight.
Roll insight.
That's a 21.
Damn. Okay. So, you're looking at them and you can see almost fear in their face. I've heard stories of Salazar. I've never met him in person. He, from what I've heard, is one of the most powerful... He didn't look like it, but he's liches to ever walk our plane. Definitely didn't look like a lich today. But I didn't know he was after the stone.
Why didn't you tell us that the stone was complete?
Because of how powerful it is, I didn't know if I could trust people within its reach to resist it, knowing that it was fully functional.
I destroyed that stone given half a chance because I don't like people not being able to make their own choices.
I understand that, and if it's any consolation, there's not enough of this gem left for me to make another.
Really much of a consolation.
I don't know what to tell you. I thank you for your assistance, and I still will pay you handsomely.
That's the least you can do.
You hear from Noak just whimpers as...
Do I need to put this guy out of his misery?
I don't know. I've never seen this happen to anyone. Honestly, for all he put me through, I almost do feel bad.
Can I roll Arcana to see, like, what kind of spell was put on Noak?
Yes.
Halfling luck. Oh my god!
Alright, I'm gonna try.
Alright.
That is not
Hold
better.
on. We got the goat coming in now.
Galen?
Shit.
Come on, Galen.
No,
All right, so
no feet.
so I'm gonna walk over to the Noke chair,
Okay.
Oh, I hate hearing that.
and I'm going to ask him, "Would you rather die?"
He can't answer. It's just a series of whimpers. He can't move his body. He can't shake his head. However, already forgot Shinebright. I already forgot Shinebright's name, but yes. So Shinebright says this is necronomic transmutation. They're able to transmute living or dead tissue into whatever they please. As far as a way to undo it, I didn't even believe this kind of magic existed, let alone knowing of a cure.
He's still alive, technically. He's making noises. We can
I
at least put him out of his misery.
I think that would be best. Not even based on my hatred for him, but based on his suffering. Galen looks
Alright.
at you. Hmm?
If you'd rather do it, Galen, I have fire, and he is a wooden chair. So.
Oh, he's not wood.
Oh.
His body was shaped like a chair. Like his arms were snapped backwards and thrown down to the ground.
Got it. Yeah.
It's not going to take an attack roll. Galen could just end him.
All right, Galen, I think you should do it.
Galen just takes the sword and just cleaves straight through him. And you watch two separate parts of his body fall to the ground while still maintaining the rigidity of that chair form.
Ugh. Can I step outside? Is that brown bear still gonna be like right there?
So at this point, the brown bear just looks like an elf commoner.
Oh,
with a broken leg. Hi, sorry about that. I was, just doing my job, getting paid well. What's going on up there?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I don't like the sound of that, but I also don't want to get back up there with you guys, so I'm gonna leave if that's okay.
Yeah, leave, and know it's only under our mercy.
Cool, dope. Never want to see you again. Bye. And he just scurries off.
Soraya is 20 kinds of pissed.
Would you still like payment?
No shit, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you hired us to free you from being trapped, which I'd say we were successful.
you were quite successful. Let's see. What's a good amount? What would sell for a lot? And you see Soraya start, pushing things around in the study, looking and, collecting little scraps of paper and, some broken stuff. And
Her name is also Soraya?
oh, not
Yeah,
Soraya. Shinebright. Starts getting little scraps of paper and, what looks to be junk off of, various sections and piles it up on a table.
While she's doing that, I want to do an investigation check to find actual things.
Okay. Run your investigation check.
Well, that's not great. It's a 9.
So you see a lot of books and scraps and such.
Can I roll investigation?
Certainly.
Oh, can I also loot the chairman's body?
We'll cover that in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Guys, please. I said I'm going to pay you well. This pile here is going to be worth more than you know. You see her press her hands firmly together, and a faint yellow glow emits from them. And as she pulls her hands apart, it glows brighter and brighter, and all the garbage on the table becomes gold.
Holy shit.
Now, is this like a fool's gold and it's going to turn back to trash after
Oh.
a certain amount of time?
Not at all. This is how I've been able to build this house and everything for myself, I've amassed a limitless fortune with my magic.
Holy shit. I wanna learn that.
It's, let's see, and you see her like flipping through what she created. Um, divvied up evenly, it's about 500 gold each. Is that substantial?
Yes, I call that substantial.
Writing that down.
Excellent. Yes, you each have all three of you, including Galen, each have 500 gold points.
Did we get any compensation from the last one we did?
Yeah, did we?
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
You know what?
Things-
That was a much poorer situation. We're gonna say you got 10 gold each from that.
Jeez, okay, so
Hey,
510 gold each.
in a non purely magic item driven world, like 10 gold could still get you quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like once we start doing like regular D&D shops and shit, 10 gold is gonna make you live large. Now you got 510 gold. You could buy a house and just retire if you really wanted to.
Well,
It's an end of
and
the
not to
adventure.
mention,
Huh? You both?
don't forget your starting gold.
I don't remember what that was.
Neither do I. We had starting gold?
What's the basic? 25?
Well, on your okay, it partially depends on your class.
On your background and everything.
It's more so your background. With my particular background, shit, I'm trying to remember.
Actually, while you guys talk that out real quick, I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
It's not gonna be like in beyond, right? Like in our inventory.
It's not gonna show in our inventory. Like okay, like when you first created your character, it will say like what your background is. So like mine is guide.
Yours is what?
Guide, as in like a guide. I lead you places.
Where do you see that?
If you go to your background tab on your character sheet, you should see right at the top
Acolyte.
what your background is.
Acolyte.
Yeah. That's a fairly basic one. Hang on. I'm trying to find going to D&D Beyond what their backgrounds are. Acolytes, let's see. Acolytes, okay, so here's what you get to choose one or the other on your equipment. You get to choose calligrapher's supplies, a book of prayers, a holy symbol, parchment 10 sheets, a robe, and 8 gold. Or B, you can just take 50 gold.
Oh, I would just take 50 gold.
Well, there you go. Just add 50 gold to your thingamajig.
Alrighty.
For me, because I'm trying to make sure I'm selecting the guide, which is player's handbook, current player's handbook. It's a really good one for, funny enough, druids, because it does give you a feat, magic initiate druid, which gave me some more druid shit. I went with the short bow, 20 arrows, cartographer's tools, bedroll, quiver, tent, and traveler's clothes with 3 GP. And then I'm trying to check with classes.
What I think I'm just gonna do is I'll come up with a baseline for everyone. Like almost, it could be your initial like signing bonus for joining the mercenary guild.
Okay.
Because I know there's so many factors.
Yeah. Your starting class, according to the current rule book, you do get to choose also your starting equipment and or, well, you get your starting equipment or 50 GP. Now, for a sorcerer, that would be, if you chose the equipment side of it, It would be a spear, 2 daggers, arcane focus, a dungeoneer's pack, and 28 gold, or
Okay, I
50
think that
GP.
I think that's what I did was the
A New
the
York
sorcerer's thing.
automaker.
I don't think I went with the gold for that.
Yeah, that makes sense because I think I went with the gold for one, and then the equipment from the other.
Okay.
But I can check. Yeah, I think I went with the gold for one, and then the other thing for the other.
Yeah, there's definitely different ways to go about it.
Mm.
So at this point, now that this is done, should we go back and inform our guild master? What is he again?
Grisham?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's the guild master. He is the basically like a champion knight.
Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna say anything while we're in the really neat treehouse, but like I'm pocketing that wand of true polymorph.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I also I still want to loot chairman's body.
Yes. Sorry, we were getting through other things, so I wasn't able to suss that out yet. But on his body, you find 2 poison daggers.
Ooh, poison daggers. Is that it? That's all I find?
That's all you find. He had the 2 poison daggers and the rod. I guess if you really want, you could take his robes and just leave a naked chair corpse. No, you can't even take the robes. They shaped with him.
Fuck me. Hey Galen,
Huh?
I'm shit with melee. Do you want these poison daggers?
Yeah.
All right, they're
They-
yours, buddy.
They hurt good.
I'm
You
sure
should
they
be able
do.
to throw 'em.
Huh?
You should be able to throw them.
Hmm.
Yeah, but my that's still a melee attack, right? Or a ranged attack?
It's a range attack, dex based, I think, if you're throwing.
Yeah, I have nothing to dex. I'm bad at all of it.
Well, and also,
Well, how about this?
mess weapons.
Do you want Galen to take one and you take one, Soraya?
No. I'm good with Galen taking them. I'm just letting him know that he could throw them.
Oh, okay.
Ah. He will.
Okay, they're yours, bud.
Alright, so you guys are heading back to the guild now. You're gonna send your little signal out, or however we did it last time.
I think so.
Yep.
I think we're done here.
Alright. So, you return to the guild hall, and you see Grisham standing there, and he asks you what information you were able to find. He knows nothing of how your mission went.
Lots.
I guess at this point you fill him in on everything.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah, and then we
placed that rod
potentially. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm putting that rod of true polymorph on the table. And
Okay.
just going like, this thing caused us so many troubles, but this wasn't even the biggest problem.
It's the damn stone, and now we have somebody else that took it.
Who?
Yeah. Like a stone of command.
A
Like,
stone
you
of
can, like-
command?
Something like that. Like, that's how Miss Shinebright was describing it. And she did not have the materials to make another, and I'm worried that she's gonna make more.
Well, if you remember, she
But-
said there was a pair,
Oh, there was a pair?
but only one was there. She hadn't made the second one yet.
She said
So there
she didn't-
wasn't a pair.
There's eventually.
the second one, I was gonna say if the second one wasn't made yet, there's not a pair.
Right. There's plans to be a pair. On
Should we have killed this bitch too?
one stone individually isn't enough to do it.
Why would she make another one if one got stolen already to be used for assumingly nefarious purposes?
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you that.
But I
So we
want
should have
to-
killed. We should have killed the fucking sheep bitch. Is what I'm thinking.
So wait. A sheep made stones that could command people?
It's not a
She's
sheep. She
originally
was
an elf woman.
polymorphed.
Oh yes, this true polymorph rod right here.
Yes.
Or wand rather.
She was made into a sheep so that she couldn't attack or run away.
And who took the stone?
I don't remember his name. What's his name?
Salazar.
You see him drop the wand. Did you say
You want to
Salazar?
his name, boss?
You said Sal.
Yep.
I'm the fourth in my line of Grisham. We are strong lineage of paladins who have always served the realm, always served the kingdom of Terravon. My great-grandfather, the second, or junior, as he was referred to back then, defeated a powerful necromantic warlock named Salazar, who claimed he would be back.
Well, he back.
I need to confer with the council within Terravon. You all did phenomenally. You stood in front of Salazar and survived, which, if this is in fact the same Salazar, that is no small feat in itself.
I mean, don't give us too much credit. He didn't attack or anything.
And as he says that, Galen pulls out of his bag. He's like, "No small feat," and holds both feet up.
Oh my gosh.
And
I
Grisham,
mean, one of them's an orc foot, so it is not a small foot.
Grisham chuckles and he's just like, "Thank you, Galen. I think I needed that." You all did fantastically. It's, to my understanding, that somebody was polymorphed into a sheep using this wand. They were being held prisoner, being brought in and out of polymorph to create a stone that could command people. One of potentially two. And Salazar showed up and took the stone for himself.
We need to kill Shine. I think we need to go back and kill Shine Bright so she doesn't make the second stone.
Okay. I can't sign off on that mission. However, I'm about to ride to Terrapon. As long as y'all are back here for your next mission, I can't tell you what you can and can't do between now and then.
I feel like it's for the greater good, right?
He just turns around and leaves.
She knows the potential. She knows the potential that these stones have. She knows that one of them is in the wrong hands. If she decides to make another one, she knows the risk that presents, and I don't feel that's a risk worth taking.
I definitely understand where you're coming from. And like, I don't know if we could necessarily go up against her now that she's no longer a sheep, because she just fucking created so much gold. That
the
is
wand of polymorph.
Yes. Did Grisham take it?
No, when he got the news, he dropped it on the table and walked out.
Not that I don't trust anybody else in the guild, but, like, I'm pocketing that shit again.
I feel like at least talking to her is warranted.
Yeah.
Find out what her plans are.
Yeah, I would like to talk to her again.
Alright, so I'd say you guys, between missions, would have free use of the airship.
Gotcha. And now that we're in between missions...
Alright, so you're heading right back to where you came from?
Yeah, just briefly, just pretty much telling them, hey...
It was an oversight.
Okay.
You know what? Here, if you don't mind taking us back, but, like, stay here. We're not going to be long.
You're saying that to the airship pilot?
Yeah, like
You just want me
this is
to,
making,
y'all want me to like hover up here?
yeah, hover.
All right.
Like I don't want to stay here longer than I have to, cause ow.
I'm gonna put this baby in park and go fishing. And you see him cast
He
a line
also
over the edge of an airship.
he
I
says it
love
takes a day to get there, so I went ahead and hit the long rest button.
Yeah, you could safely do that. Okay.
I'm doing it too. I
So
need it.
the day has passed. You've gotten there. No guards or anything this time that you have to fight your way through. And you get back to the main chamber where we're all still situated on the map.
Yeah.
And you see a few things. You see a lot of the books are missing. And what looks to be a hastily scrawled note on a table.
Son of a bitch, I knew I forgot to do something, and that's to ask her damn questions.
I had a
Yeah,
feeling you'd be
I-
back. I can't explain why I need to do this, but I need to make this next stone.
What?
The mine that was here was bled dry. And the mine for the other stone is elsewhere. I promise you, I will not let this one fall into the wrong hands. Until we meet again. And then her name is just scribbled quickly as she had to leave.
Pissed, I start setting fire to her shit. I burn her house down.
Okay. Galen's like, as you start, like, fire forming in your hands, Galen runs up to you and, like, clasps his hands on either side of your wrist where his fire's about to come out. And he says, wait. Loot.
Oh my god, make it fucking quick, because this is not gonna last.
Galen starts rummaging through drawers, and he's, like, grabbing these thick, bound, like, wrapped tomes and just throwing them behind him.
Don't forget to check her bedroom.
He's running through every room. And
Can I help him?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll help him.
As you're rummaging through everything, Galen is literally just finding all these books that are locked tight and just throwing them because books are of no use to him.
Okay.
And he eventually comes across a single gold piece, and he's like, "Ha! She missed one." And he puts it in his pocket.
I'm checking the books.
Say what?
I'm checking the books.
Huh? Give me an Arcana check.
I would help you with this, but I think I'm in a fucking, like, blind rage. I am no help.
Okay.
13.
So most of the books, as far as you can
Can
tell.
I-
I'm sorry?
Can I retroactively, like, do guidance on myself?
Yeah, why not?
Like, I meant to do
Throw
that,
a
but-
D4 in there.
Thank you. Thank you. You are a kind and mighty god.
Well, you guys aren't on like any kind of timer right now.
Okay, so that puts me at 15.
Okay. So most of the books, from what you can tell, or a lot of them that she left behind, were just introductory caster books, like, you know, how to do this, evocation for dummies, you know, stuff like that. But one book in particular, stands out really strongly. Almost as if it has its own aura. Give me a Constitution save.
Oh, fuck. I also can ritually cast Detect Magic.
You don't need to. This book is fucking magic.
Oh, shit. 8.
You take the book, and because you're surrounded by your friends right now, you don't want to share it. So you just slide the book into your robe. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Against our passive perception?
Yes.
Thank goodness it's
Ooh.
not great.
Okay,
My
so
passive perception is 12.
Yeah, you beat it.
Galen doesn't give a fuck. It's a book. Do you have anything to say to her for trying to, like, slyly slide a book into their,
Say, being true to the character, obviously I would want to, but being true to my character, who is ready to burn this place to the ground, I'm gonna let it go.
All right.
I'm ready for destruction.
For now, all you know is this book is yours, and yours alone.
Cool. I have a book.
Yeah,
I
you
set
could
the place ablaze.
mark down magic book.
Okay.
As the place
Inventory.
goes up in flames, you see the airship move a little to the left because he was hovering right above it, and he's like, "Oh, whoa, ah!"
I guess manage.
There should be a way to like.
Custom item.
I'll-
Here we go.
I'll
Custom
say if
item.
you can't do it from there, I can make you a homebrew version of it.
Magic book.
And we like walk
Um,
out like a fucking action movie with like explosions behind us.
Cool
and
guys,
shit.
don't look at explosions.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that place is just in blazes behind you, falling to the ground. You walk, looking a little calmer now that you got to let some of that rage out. Soraya looking kind of left and right quickly, making sure nobody else saw that the book is now in their possession. And
Do they
Galen,
know that I saw?
that's up to them.
Huh?
Do you know that she saw you take the book?
I guess roll perception to see if she.
I guess you would have to roll. You would have to roll perception to see if you saw her see you. This is getting really convoluted.
Uno momento, por favor.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
fine.
finished up putting in the magic book.
Well, while this is happening, and you're all walking, Galen is just looking at his 1 gold that he found, and smiling.
Okay,
Job,
cool.
Galen.
If we could all be as simple as Galen, life would be so much better.
Perception. That's a 4.
So you have
Or
no
7.
you have no idea that Notch knows that you took the book.
At this point, I don't know if I care.
That's right.
If I'm like under thrall of this book.
It'll come up at some point. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
it will. So this is pretty much where we end tonight's session.
Oh, should I also
Walking
add
away from
the
the burning
wand of
building.
true polymorph?
Yeah, you could add that too. It has 2 more charges.
Does it recharge at all, or
No.
fair?
Also, the next time you use it, the DC is a 16.
Okay.
Every time it succeeds, the DC goes up. But yes, the session ends with you heading back towards the airship and knowing that you'll go back to the guilds.
With a background of flames.
Exactly.
We're so cool.
And the knowledge of things to come.
Yay. So I have 2 really kind of awful things in my backpack.
Yes, but at least one you could use willingly. The other one, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not going to use that wand of true polymorph unless it's like dire.
I mean, yeah, that's powerful as shit, so. And good news, before our next session, you all get to be level 3.
Hell yeah.
Which means
No, I have
subclasses.
to find out how to do that.
So, hold on, I'm about to open up my app again. Because Galen's a fighter, it's going to take me 2 minutes.
Yeah. Like, I know you have to, like, edit, or, like, go to the builder. And then just...
Oh, I don't know if you could do it on the
On
app.
the app?
Manage character and levels. Let's see. Okay,
Oh, there.
so there's a gear next to your...
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
I got to manage character and levels.
Okay, yeah.
I'm doing this on the website, so I just hit the builder,
Oh, okay.
and then...
Oh, I get Font of Magic 2. You guys talking?
I am not.
Okay.
Sorry, I was reading things. I'm debating
And I was
on...
rolling my HP modifier, or my new HP. I add 7.
Ooh, I know what I'm not choosing
What's
as a
that?
fucking subclass. Wild magic sorcery? Fuck no. I am not one to the wild magic. Don't like it.
Alright, I get the option of circle of the land, of the moon, of the sea, and of the stars.
Fancy.
I'm kind of curious to see, like, what they are. But this is, like, something I can spend my own time on, but...
I like how I choose something and it doesn't tell me what the fuck it is.
Gotta love that.
Mm-hmm.
Galen did go Eldritch Knight.
Oh, some of these are good. Oh, some of these are real good.
Are they?
Yeah, we'll go over it off a stream. But...
Yeah, I gotta look, because Galen gets spells now.
What? As a fighter?
He took Eldritch Knight as his path.
Oh, that's right, that's
Oh
right.
my god.
Does that mean he's gonna get fucking Eldritch Blast?
No.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, those aren't related. But he gets access to some shit. I want to keep it very, like, Galen, so I'm thinking Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
That would be great.
Grease, because, you know, it's the word. Oh, Burning Hands. He's always in melee range. How many cantrips? 2 cantrips.
Oh my gosh, some of this stuff I will never ever remember that I have and or can use.
Yep.
I understand that. Alright. Galen has all his spells now. As a fighter. Ray of Frost, Thunderclap, Burning Hands, Grease, and Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I think that's going to be very interesting for the tanky boy. Who now also has 31 HP.
Yeah, I got bumped up to 29 because I rolled a 7.
Damn, that's good.
And I think I have a +2 modifier to my constitution.
What do you
Okay.
mean rolled a 7?
When your HP die should automatically roll when you go to level up.
It did not. Oh, yes, it did.
Yeah. So what are you up to now?
I went from 14 to 20.
Hey. Look
Hey,
at
that's
you
great.
getting a little beefier. So, yeah. You guys got introduced to one of the big bads. What'd you think?
Oh, that was terrifying. So I definitely ruled out Circle of the Sea because, like, that's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
But there's Circle of the Stars, which does these really neat, like, star form shit.
That got added to Baldur's Gate as the new subclass for Druid.
Oh.
I've been having a blast with it.
There's also Circle of the Moon, which, of course, classic uber wild shape,
Yeah.
you know, subclass. And I've only played Circle of the Land once, but that was really cool. But, like, it's also, like, I'm not sure which one I should go for.
So, if Circle of the Stars works in this as it does in Baldur's Gate, as long as you're in the Chalice constellation form, you'll get a free action heal if you've healed that turn. So you could...
Yeah, that's kind of a backup healer.
So you'd be able to heal as an action, heal as a bonus action, and then you still get a free action heal. So you can heal 3 times a turn.
Fuck it. I'm going for the that
And
one.
then there's also, again, if it works like Baldur's Gate, there's a form that lets you shoot like astral arrows, and a form that lets you use a dragon's breath attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, the archer is when you activate the archer form as a bonus action, you can make a ranged spell attack hurling a luminous arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet of yourself on a hit. The attack deals radiant damage 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. The chalice is a little different than how you describe, but it's whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, you or another creature within 30 feet of you can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
So basically, like, I kind of get like a very selective, like, kind of like bonus heal.
Yeah.
And then the dragon, when you make an intelligence or wisdom check or a constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration, you can treat a roll of 9 or lower on a d20 as a 10.
Oh,
Yes,
damn.
yes, I'm taking that.
I'm gonna interrupt super fast.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get off because the dog has been whining for a while.
Okay, I'll come with, because it's getting late anyway. I've been up since 4.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's fine. This has been an awesome night, though.
Yee.
So, good night, everybody.
Good night.